Last time on Wild West, The Reckoning, the gang didn't tell on where their sweet little small friend Rita was headed, and thus that's where they started to do. They gathered supplies, gathered a few odd jobs here and there, and made their way north to the Republic of Texas's border. Once they were there, they saw the great wooden wall protecting Texas from the north and passed on over into unclaimed territory. The gang wandered some more until they came across a deserted town of sorts and fought a demon monkey man that lived inside of a liquor bottle, all because Ed wanted a sip. After slewing this creature, the gang continued a little bit more northward for the night, up until they came across another small town, this time populated. And that's when the gang of Walter, Zuri, and who was the third one? Was it Lane?
I saw.
Yeah. And Lane, to their surprise, they found their sweet missing friend eating a nice, juicy, delicious apple. And that's where I cut it off the session because I love cliffhangers like that because I'm evil. So anyway,
She actually
Yeah.
dropped the apple.
yes, this is true. Thank you, Lincoln. So, Walter, Zuri, Lane, before you see Rita.
Walter throws his hands up in the air and goes, Rita! And starts running towards her.
I follow. Not running though.
Okay.
Why not? She goes,
I'm keeping an eye on the companion.
Okay. I'm just getting music going. Sorry. All right, so Walter is making his way to Rita. Rita's making her way to Walter.
Yeah.
Lane is watching from a distance. What's Zuri doing?
Zuri's also gonna watch from a distance.
Okay.
I mean, I'm walking that way too. I'm following. I'm just not running.
Yeah. She's walking too because she doesn't know Rita. So
This isn't a very long one, I'm sorry. Alright, so Walter and Rita, you both meet in the middle. Give each other a nice big hug. Maybe do a little spin or two.
Where have you been? Why did you
Been
just
with my
leave us?
brother.
Why didn't you leave a note?
Well, because I was unconscious. I didn't have any choice. But I promised it was for a good cause. We're looking for the rest of my family.
Okay, that's a good cause.
You watch.
Hang on.
You watch as the figure that was standing with Rita approaches up behind her, and he looks at you, Walter, and he goes, "My baby sister told me everything. I'm sorry I didn't confront y'all one-on-one and I did what I did. I just thought you were taking her somewhere and were bad folk."
Oh, so you were rescuing her in your eyes. Okay, I understand.
Of course. You would rescue your baby sister too if you saw her walking around the streets, right?
I would, but I'm an only child, so.
Fair enough then. It's nice to meet you. My name's Chameleus.
Chameleus. Can you...
Like the flower.
Oh, I was thinking if you could change color like a chameleon.
No. They're tasty though.
Wait, what?
Well, you never had a chameleon root?
Not that I can recall.
No, they're good. They're good.
Oh,
They are.
okay. Wait,
So
what?
you're- See, I like you. You're-
Who's this?
It is
brother. Oh wait.
I will explain. He is very much so another cat-looking humanoid, a little bit taller than Rita, and he kind of has almost a similar fur pattern, except he has like a big black splotch going across most of his face.
So he's
He's
like an orange cat with a little bit of black on him.
he has he's not dressed in anything super like fancy or discreet, very plain clothing, but he does have like a hood, which at this point when he was walking up to y'all, he would have lowered it so you could see his ears.
Hang on, let me post a picture in Wild West, so you guys know what he looks like. Pretty kitty.
Okay.
That was good music for all this.
Mm-hmm.
Very touching.
Yeah.
Indeed, yeah. I guess Rita's gonna look around and be like, "Where's everybody else?"
We split up.
Oh,
They're
are they
around.
nearby?
Probably.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good.
Ed's been worried sober about you.
Oh, I miss Ed. I was telling Camelius about Ed.
Is he really as tall as she says?
Yep.
Second tallest person I've ever met.
Wait,
My,
second.
my stars.
Remember
Well,
the
yeah, Rita. Remember the tall man that told me about the guy that was gonna die?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I remember that. Zuri's gonna come up and be like, "Hello, little cat." And, Rita's gonna kind of like, she's gonna see Zuri and then kind of like step behind Walter. Be like, "Who is that, Walter?"
That's Ziri. She helped us out in Mexico. We took down a human mutating organization that was trying to attack Texas with mutant people, led by
It's
a
run by a
cockroach
bug
man.
person.
Yeah,
Yeah.
cucaracha.
Well, okay. Hey, Walter, can I talk to you for a second?
Sure.
She kind of pulls him aside. She goes, "Walter, I don't know if I like that person."
I share a similar sentiment. I was trying to resolve the thing with La Cucaracha. I was trying to get a peaceful resolution, but she just up and shot him as I was talking to him.
Yeah, that's not very nice.
No.
She looks a lot like the people that had me like enslaved and captured when I was in the mines. She just kind of freaks me out. Like I'm not gonna take it personally, but she just looks not. She looks like bad news.
She's a drow elf, I believe.
Yeah.
But,
Just a lot of bad memories attached with those people.
well, not everyone has to be bad, even if
Yeah, I
a lot
know.
of their own kind are. But
Yeah.
I am definitely keeping my eye on her because I'm not
Okay.
100% trusting of her.
Well, okay.
She has saved my life a
Just,
couple times though, so that's got to count for something.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's good. She kind of like gives Walter a good pat, and then she continues kind of staying behind Walter and Camelius. And Zuri is just kind of standing there like, eh. Like she shrugs. She doesn't really care all that much.
So then your sister smashed a guy's head open like a watermelon with her big old hammer.
You're joking.
Nope.
It was pretty messy.
Yeah, it was.
Rita? No. He goes and he goes, why did you omit all these details from your stories?
Well, because you're my brother, and because I love you, and, but, I just want you to, I don't know. I just want you to trust me, Like, I'm a big girl. I can do this. I'm not a baby.
So you're trying to get your brother to trust you by not telling him things?
Well, I'm trying.
Worked for me in the past.
Now, Walter, is it?
Mm-hmm.
Now, I say this quite literally when I say that we come from a family of very sly cats.
You ever
I,
hear Puss in Boots? No, kidding.
I remember one of my baby brothers lied to me right in front of my face that he didn't break my little train toy when I was younger. I know he did. I saw him do it.
Oh, are you talking about Hold on a minute.
Pulls
The
up
list. I
family
know.
tree.
Literally
Literally.
though. Oh shoot, sorry. Oh, I just accidentally called you. Sorry.
Very
Let's
good.
see.
Be in the pens.
I know, yeah. Oh, was it Jasmine?
Yep.
Yeah, I remember that day.
That little troublemaker.
Yeah,
You're still just a wee little babe.
yeah. But I remember how upset you were.
Yep. Do what you can, don't do what you can't.
Yep.
Anyway, I got a little place that has more than enough room considering me and my sister's short stature, but y'all are welcome to stay if you want. We're gonna be in town a few more days.
Well, we're
Got
making
some
our way north towards the plains and Yellowstone.
Yellowstone. That's a bit over ways.
I know, but we got some quests.
Yeah, but I mean, we did what we came here for. What we really came here for. The other stuff was just, for on the way. But we don't need it now.
I mean, with the contracts, we do have to do that because once you take it, it's expected that you do it.
I mean, only if we go back there.
I'd like to be able to go back. I got a master there, Lane.
Yeah, there's other blacksmiths, Walter.
But I pull out my little owl necklace pendant thing. What was the exact description of that?
It was literally just like a little wooden necklace with like an owl head on it.
Yeah, I pulled that out because I have that like around my neck. I'm like, but like, this is from Benny.
Benny.
Okay.
I also have to give him back his book. Let me pull out that.
I mean, have to's a strong word, but I see what you mean.
We should probably go find the others. Ed's probably still worried that we haven't found you yet.
Yeah,
Honestly,
let's go find him.
Honestly, we weren't expecting to find you here.
Well, I'm glad that you guys did. She gives Walter another hug, and she gives Lane a hug too.
Blaine is very awkward with the hug.
That's okay.
Well, it's just around your ankle. It's fine.
Yeah, it's pretty much just around
Yeah.
like your lower leg, around your knee maybe.
Yeah, it's
Small
not like
lady.
she's jumping up and like bear hugging you,
Yeah. No.
Uh,
koala hugging you.
Anthony, are there any birds flying in the sky?
Uh-oh.
Very high up, yeah.
Mm. I was gonna shoot off an eldritch blast into the sky to try to signal the group. Are they too high? Are they like higher than 120 feet?
Yeah.
Okay. Never mind then.
One way to do it.
Unfortunately, you have to have a creature as the target for that.
That's so dumb.
Anthony,
Yes.
could I message Florida Man?
Where would you be in proximity? Because I believe there's a 120-foot range on that.
Message?
For message, yes.
Sending
you're thinking of
is
sending.
unlimited.
If it's sending,
I think
then
I'm mixing
it's
it up. I think it's
yes.
sending.
Okay, yes. If it's sending, that's an unlimited range.
Okay.
25 words.
I'm just gonna confirm my sheet real quick. It is sending. Okay.
Okay.
Hello, Lane. Are you guys all right out there? Where are you?
You're like just in the middle of town somewhere, right?
Yeah, you're just like in like a little shopping area of this little town.
We found Rita. We're on Main Street. Come on.
Perfect. Then the spell would end because that's the uses. All right. I relay this information to everyone, and I go, "They're on Main Street. If you guys want to move out."
What?
Rita! Grandma
Yes,
starts running too.
Was
Ed. They found Rita.
was that
Ed
was
and
that
Grandma are just
Marcus?
gone.
Oh crap, Marcus. Rita, you're gonna be in for a bit of a shock.
Yep.
You see us down the
Marcus went through
street.
puberty.
You see down the street, there's just Ed and Grandma like Tokyo drifting on like this little stone and dirt path, like barreling right towards you, both of you.
Imagine people are jumping out of the way.
Oh yeah.
Marcus is trying to keep up, but he can't.
Rita!
Oh my god!
I'm pretty
And
sure.
I will fully tackle Rita.
Okay. Grandma runs over to, not tackling you.
Aw.
She kind of starts like
hugs.
patting you on the head, and she goes, "Sweetie, I've missed you."
Oh, I miss you, Grandma.
What
She
the
gives me a
hell?
big ol' hug.
What the hell happened to you?
I gotta explain everything.
She was
Okay.
kidnapped / rescued by her brother.
Yeah. Here. Camellius. This. Look. It's Ed.
Oh, you're Ed. You're the big guy who's been taking care of my baby sister. I appreciate it.
Wait,
I said it to your friends here. Sorry for kind of taking her the way I did. I thought y'all were bad news.
But don't worry, I explained it. You're not. But
Uh,
so Ed, my
y-
brother, he pretty much kidnapped me, but for a good reason, I promise. We're looking for the rest of my family.
hold on. Hold on, I was ready to get like real mad and like say something threatening. Am I not? Do I not do that?
No, he's a good guy, Ed. Good cat.
Oh, okay.
Cool cat.
Cool.
Okay.
I don't
Yeah.
know the terminology.
I
Cool
think Cool
cat.
Cat's pretty cool.
Okay.
I vibe with Cool Cat.
Okay.
Rita,
Right.
she gives Ed a big ol' hug.
I didn't know you had family here.
Yeah, I didn't really know either. I thought they all died. But here's Camellius, and we're going to look for Rosie and Mums, my 2 older sisters.
So you ain't coming back with us?
Well, I think we can all go together, can't we?
Well, that's something I would wish to talk about in a. He kind of just looks around. He goes, more private setting.
I mean, I'm sure we'd be able to help.
Well, I mean, the more the merrier. I was just
Yeah, I
talking to you.
mean, shit. I mean, we signed up for all kinds of shit. Let me
Add
tell
it to
you
the quest
something.
log.
Fucking. Yeah, I thought we'd find you like in the middle of our fucking vampire land shark bad guys. And then okay, maybe in the middle we find Rita, and then all right, okay, great, we can go back now. But now we're doing the damn thing.
Yeah, all we've done is get attacked by a bottle of booze.
That was weird.
That shit fucking sucked. I feel terrible about that.
At least we avenged that hero's death, I suppose. Whoever he was.
Anyone know if this town has somewhere to get a drink?
Oh yeah, what the hell? What's the deal with this place?
Rita,
It's a Mormon
she hands
town.
you a water skin, thinking you mean water. She goes,
Uh,
here.
Rita, you've been gone for too long.
Thank
You know
you, Rita,
exactly what
but
they're
I have some water.
Oh, okay.
They all drink like animals, and I give them cookies to help them feel better, so they don't wake up too hungover.
Yeah, that's why we knew you was in trouble, Rita. Because if you would have disappeared on your own, you would have taken some of the cookies with you.
This is true.
Grandma
Oh,
kind of
that
just
reminds me.
hands you a little sack, and they're like, they're all kitty shaped.
Oh, she begins munching on
Is
them.
that cookie cannibalism?
No,
No.
It's called cookiebalism, Walter.
It's
If I
only
eat a-
cookiebalism if you yourself are a cookie, like you, Walter.
I'm not a cookie.
Oh.
I'm a person.
Oh shit,
Yeah.
am I?
You're
Am I?
sweet
Maybe
like
it's
a
called Walter a snack.
no. You're all
Whoa.
you're all sweet like
She's
cookies.
too old for Walter. Like way too old.
It's like when those
No
middle-aged
heavens,
women,
no.
like
Granny's a cradle robber.
Oh my
like
God.
hits on teenage boys. God. Anyway, yeah, I could hit a bar or something. You said you had a place?
Yeah, it's actually a decent sized room above where the bar is. So if you
Oh
want, we
shit.
can all
I
make our
mean,
way there.
yeah, maybe we could get another room or something.
Well,
Or-
I'm sure like some of you smaller folk, looking at Lane and Bruce and Marcus and Walter, obviously, would be able to fit in the one. Not so sure about the others. You're pretty big.
Bruce is trying to act like he's not crying right now.
We
It's
got-
good
we
to
got
see
money.
you too, Rita.
Oh,
The
He was
tears
giving
are
us a big ol'
instantly
hug.
evaporating on his face.
You had us there for a scare, Rita.
I'm sorry. I really am. I didn't mean to.
Walter leans over to Rita. Is like, that's Marcus's real voice. He's been
Ah!
he's been putting on a show the whole time.
Trey, does he look different or is it just the voice?
Just the voice.
Okay. So yeah, she's like, you're not actually from a different area.
No, I'm not.
Oh. Well,
It was to the huge relief of everyone else.
Well, you are though, right?
Well, to my knowledge, I think so, but not from over there in what they call the British lands. And he vividly remembers the fucking T-Man that we sent over to Britain.
Yeah, you know that's kind of a good thing that we found that out because
We should
otherwise,
never-
Walter, you would have been really offensive to him by sending that T-Man there.
I thought the
We
what do
should
you
never
mean?
ever go
the,
there.
Sent with them.
the tea guy would be welcome there, right? Because they all like tea over there. What's wrong with that?
Yeah, but he doesn't share.
Little do we know, fucking Britain's on fire right now.
It'll take many months for news of Britain to reach the United States.
The king is dead. It's been killed by
Long
the
live
tea
the king.
demon.
Oh shit. But yeah, it's good to have you back, Rita. We had no idea where you went for a while, but looks like you got what you were looking for, sort of.
somewhat. We're still kind of searching, but it's a work in progress. But that's not the point. I'm just happy that everybody's here. She grabs Camilius's hand and then holds Walter and she hugs Granny.
Oh, sweetie.
And then also hugs Ed and Lane and Bruce and why I'm just gonna say Tom because I don't fucking I keep misremembering his name.
Marcus.
It's Marcus.
Marcus.
But
Marcus.
didn't you have another name for him? And I'm like,
No, just
Padre.
Marcus.
I always call him Padre.
yeah, we'll call him
Yeah.
Padre. It's a good name, Padre.
As we're like all hugging, I just kind of like whisper over to Grandma, "Can I have a cookie, please?"
Oh, he gives you a little sack of cookies.
Thank you. He starts
I'm gonna-
munching while we're hugging.
I'm gonna try using this ring I got from Zuri to make some flowers.
Okay. Yeah. Easy enough. You kind of just holding, like, have the ring on, or just holding it, whichever you're doing. You just kind of focus a little bit and go, "Come on, give me flowers," and it pops out a little bundle of flowers.
Bing.
All right, I'll give some flowers to Rita.
Yeah, she gives you a hug. She picks one out and she gives it to you. And then she picks out another one and she gives everybody a flower.
Oh, thank you.
Except Zuri. She does not give Zuri a flower.
Hey, you know this ring came from her.
She
Pretty cool.
she kind of walks up to Zuri. She's kind of like slow walking. And she goes, My name's Rita. What's your name? And Zuri goes, well, hi there, little lady. My name's Zuri. And fuck, already messing it up. And Rita goes, it's nice to meet you. And then she walks away.
Told you it was harder than it sounded.
Yeah,
I know,
it's hard.
yeah, literally.
He's the-
It's like,
We
how hard
warned
could
you.
it be? It's very.
It's very.
very, very tricky.
It's very tricky.
Oh
Yeah.
shit! Is anyone thirsty? I can get us some water real quick.
Yeah, we're gonna go to the bar and get some real fucking, I don't know, whatever the hell they have here.
Yeah, we found Rita. It's time to celebrate.
I just look over at Lane. Beer?
Yeah, I mean,
I'd have a beer.
time to celebrate.
I'd have a beer.
I'd have a dart.
I'd have a dart. All right, leave
All right,
it.
Rita, up you go. I'll lift her up on my shoulder.
Alright, cool. I'm up. She waves down to Camelius. And Camelius waves back.
If Camelius would wave back. All right. I would say, unless y'all want to stop somewhere else, you all make your way over to the little tavern / inn. Not that many people. Very small bar.
What's the town's
But-
name? Like, where are we?
Yeah, where the hell are we?
Shoe Shack.
Shoe Shack.
Shoe Shack Redemption.
And is this what kind of cool shit? Is there any like weird shit in this town? Or is this like a place where people stay?
It just seems like a place for people to stay while they're traveling around.
Like a roadside inn kind of place.
Yeah. Don't mind me. I'm just putting Shoe Shack on the map.
Shoe Shack.
There we go. Okay, I guess I'll grab Walter. What you said? What's going on here? Yeah, like just a place for people to stay. I know we just kind of said that. I'm having a mental breakdown. One side of my face is drooping.
You smell
You
burnt
smell
toast.
burnt toast.
No, I smell car batteries.
You might be having a reverse stroke.
Okay. So again, it's a rather small bar. Not too much going on. I'd say if you want to do some heavy drinking, definitely doable, but for not a long period. You think maybe with all the heavy drinks, you could probably clean this place out in an hour, at the rate you all drink. That's a good fucking group name, the Bar Cleaners.
What time of day is it?
I'd say it's about midday.
I mean,
I'd say around like 1 p.m.
we might as well just stay the night too. Plus, your brother has stuff to talk about.
Yeah, are we heading out? Because we got our shit. But do y'all have a plan? Like y'all going out to somewhere where you think your folks is?
I'm not
Yes,
entirely.
this is something that if anyone wants to join me upstairs, I could explain there.
I'm not much of a drinker, so I'll follow.
Okay.
Rita's gonna follow.
We'll bring a beer upstairs or something.
Okay. Grandma will go upstairs.
She remembers all the times that she had wine.
If no one else wants to go, then I'd say that group makes their way up into their room, and it's not a big room. It's big for them, but for Ed and Grandma, it's kind of like a we could deal with it, but probably just for a night. And
Okay.
so Camelius kind of pulls out the chair and kind of like climbs up to it, and he puts down a notebook on this little desk, and he kind of starts flipping through all the pages, and he just kind of starts explaining, and he goes, you see, one day on our little bit of property we got ambushed. A bunch of mean people showed up and took all of us. Don't know what happened to my parents, but I fear for the worse. And after that, it was all blur. Didn't see any of my other siblings for I don't even know how long. Then one day I mustered the courage and broke free. Now I'm just trying to find my family, and bring them all back together. Figured I'd try Texas first. And lo and behold, I found my little baby sister Rita, and I did what I did, as you all know.
Was it just by chance, or were you following a lead about?
It was by pure chance.
Okay, because you might have saw something about the heroes of Valentine.
I did see something about that, but there wasn't too much detail besides that, and Austin's a big city. So I wasn't too sure. I actually saw her when you were all walking around the outskirts because I was getting ready to leave. We almost passed right by each other. Kind of followed you over to that ranch.
Oh, is that when we
Watched you
got the
all.
cow?
Yes, that was when you got the cow. I saw you all go to that ranch, deal with the monsters there, fix it up a bit. And I figured that'd be the opportune moment, so I kind of hit little baby sister Rita over there with a little knockout dart.
Yeah.
And here
So
we are.
why'd you think we were bad news? Is it the fuck tattoo? Because I sometimes people are like, oh, this guy's a bad guy because he's got fuck tattoo. But it's like you imagine I'm just because I'm just like fuck, and then you see it on because like a you
I
know what I'm
wouldn't
saying?
say it's because of that. It's more of a when you've been through what me and I sure hope the rest of my family isn't going through what I went through.
Trauma.
Yeah, you you don't trust a lot of people. So I thought y'all were just taking Rita along, maybe using her as a feed for those monsters. And then when she fought back, I don't know. I just wanted to get my baby sister back. He kind of flips through the pages some more, and he kind of like has like a little drawings of all these little pretty detailed drawings too of all these different cat humanoids. And he goes, well, "This here's the whole fam." He kind of like holds it up for you all to see. Uh, there are 10, including Rita.
Oh, you're good at drawing.
Thank you.
I've been working on it.
Oh, that actually reminds me. Walter takes out the book of Rita, and that we got from the Texas government, and he'll give it to her.
Oh shit, you got a book.
This is everything the Texas government found out about you when we went to Mexico, because we were trying to find you.
But we was getting spied on. I knew it.
Yeah, we the they 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 were like, oh, you could work for us. We met the
It was more
president.
you had to work for us.
Well, I mean, hey, if
Yeah,
you
but that's a
didn't do
big deal,
that,
right?
you probably wouldn't be here right now.
Probably not.
Guess everything happens for a reason.
Yeah.
Anyway, like my baby sister said, got a pretty good solid lead on where two of our sisters might be. About half a day's east from here is a southern soldier camp. They're transporting a bunch of their enslaved, and from what I could gather, and from what I've asked around town here, they saw two little cats fit in our family's description.
They're a bit far from Confederate territory, aren't they?
That's what I said too. One of the old coots in town saying that the Confederacy's making their way up through these lands, doing God knows what.
Does the Underground Railroad to Canada exist in this timeline?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Is that something that's a bit more? Is that something that would be known to like the general population, or is that
No,
like,
no. That's
No.
not something the general population would know about at
No.
this point in
all
time.
right? Even those in the north?
Even only like select few in the north would know. In the south, it's like no one talks about it
Yeah.
for obvious reasons, and the only way you're gonna know about it is if you are someone who is enslaved, and you're
Or
trying
helping out with it.
yeah, getting a bid for your freedom. I would not say it is public knowledge yet.
Okay, so whereabouts are they now?
Well, perfect timing because I think the camp's gonna be making their way more north in a day or two. I was thinking of hitting there tonight.
That's a perfect time to do it. Less
I mean,
guards.
hey,
Might be able to even sneak in and just grab them without any issue.
that's what I hope. My fear comes, he kind of like pulls out a little stack of papers from his little bag, and he goes, my biggest fear is that they have a contractor with them. And those fuckers don't need sleep. Actual monsters, if you ask me.
Them's like the magic demon guys.
Yes, those are individuals who sold themselves to a higher power and in exchange get magic.
We
Walter
got one
just
of those.
is like he tilts his head at that. He's like, he's
I
like
think we
thinking
got one of
about
those.
Lane a little bit. He's like, wait a minute, no,
Uh,
it can't be. No, it's not.
but okay. I mean, I'll just beat the shit out of him. I don't see what the problem is.
I mean, there's one part of me that says like we should help all the slaves there, help them get free, but there's another part saying that that might be a bit too risky.
Well, how I was gonna go about it was doing a little sneak operation, try to find out where they're keeping them for the night, and then do what I did with good old Rita and just snatch her up. I'm sorry, I keep calling her Rita. But that's not her name. I mean, anyway,
What?
don't worry about it.
Ed and Walter know this.
Yeah, you would know that her name's not actually Rita.
Yeah.
Oh,
Although Ed might have actually forgotten because it's Ed.
yeah.
Oh, you did? Okay. Well,
Go
it's
fluke it.
Dandelion.
Yes. So Grandma would be finding out that Rita's name is Dandelion.
Yep.
Sweetie, that's such a beautiful name.
Oh, thank you, Grandma. I've always hated it.
Wait a minute. Camellius, Dandelion, we're trying to find a Rose and Mums.
Yes, chrysanthemums.
Are all your siblings named after flowers?
Ah,
Oh, your parents are clever.
yeah. Yeah, they were pretty great. Rita just smiles when she remembers them.
Is there like an Ed flower?
Ed, I think you would be a daisy.
It
No.
might be a fungus, but I think there's something that's Ed similar.
Fungus is a type of flower.
Not
Like
really.
If you think about it hard enough.
I mean, it's closer
sold.
to animals than it is plants.
Yeah, it's an animal flower. All right, cool. Yeah, I'll take it. Okay. So are we going tonight?
Yeah, that would be the plan.
All right.
Less-
Well, I
less
guess we're day
guards.
drinking then.
Less trouble. I mean, drink up all you want. Just make sure you're ready to go when the time comes. And if any of your other friends want to figure out what's going on, I'll happily relay this information to them.
All right. Yeah. Cool.
I mean, we can tell them
Fuck
that we
it.
got a job out in the wilds, not far from town.
Yeah. Did they
and
have? Did they got like carts and shit?
Here?
Or like the guys were going after?
They have a few carts, some horses.
we can get some more horses. Zuri's
Yeah, I
horses are
guess,
probably
but
tired.
they got fucking because there's the land shark and the land shark is like going at it's I don't know where we're going to find this thing, But as long as there are carts, then we could find the land shark. Like, what if the land shark like attacks them, and then we kill the land shark and save the family? know?
It probably
Camille's
would be
just
best
kinda-
if we save them before we deal with the land shark because they might get hurt if the land shark attacks them.
Yeah, but that'd be badass.
It would, but I'd rather not it come to that. And plus, I'd rather not use innocent people as bait.
I mean, we wouldn't be using them.
Camille's just kind of goes, a land shark?
Yeah, we're part of the Hunters Association, and I took a job where there was some. They were talking about there being some land shark that was attacking carts up around here, and we didn't have a place to like go and find them because it's just attacking carts around these parts.
And it was
Sharks
very,
are attacking carts.
very
Land
nondescript
sharks.
on
It's
what,
like
what it is.
they're digging around. Yeah, I don't. I mean, I'm assuming like they're digging around, but you can see a little fin coming out of the ground.
Maybe
Thank
it's
And
a
it,
maybe it's a burrowing dragon. I hope not, but it could be.
that would be fucked up.
That would be. It would be a little scary.
Do they have those in Maine?
No, but I imagine if dragons can fly and some can swim, I imagine there's some that can dig.
Ah, true.
But granted, that's also
was-
just betting that
I'm skeptical.
there are still dragons around, and that black dragon in the Hunters Association isn't the last one.
He just kind of looks at you and goes, "Oh, trust me, there's still dragons."
Oh yeah, I
God damn
remember
it.
the Hunters Association saying that there was hybrid dragons at the Battle
That's-
of Gettysburg.
That's what they call them. Yeah, now that you mention it, I think I might have seen one of those when I was breaking out of my enslavement camp. Nasty fucker.
And you didn't die?
Oh, obviously, he's right here.
I did die, but I came back.
But I lived.
That's so cool.
Camille, you almost died?
He kind of leans over to you and just goes, "No, Dandelion, it's okay, I'm just fibbing."
Oh, I got you.
Inside check.
No,
Okay, go for it. Go for it.
you find
Already-
out who's lying.
Oh, that's such an advantage, but it's 14.
What? You
For-
didn't die and come back?
14?
Wow.
You believe him. I actually rolled a check, and he rolled really high.
Oh my goodness.
Holy crap.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
Oh, that technically
And-
was at disadvantage, actually.
Yeah, I still took the 14, so.
So we got shit to do then.
Well, might as well get some rest while we're here. So
Yeah,
we're ready
right.
for tonight.
Rest your bones, eat, drink, do whatever.
I thought
I wanted-
I thought you were gonna say rest your balls.
Rest your balls a bit.
Rest
fucker.
your balls.
I'm gonna say around 11 p.m. we're gonna head out. So you got about 10 hours to do whatever you want.
Yeah, all kinds of shit. I might do a little walking.
I'm probably just gonna stay here and collaborate some more on what to do. But Dandelion, you're free to go, obviously, with your friends and catch up.
Sidekick. The end of a. Oh, it has to be a long rest. Damn it. Okay. Never mind. I was thinking about going to buy some medium armor, but I'm not proficient in it, so I was thinking, oh, I can change my sidekick proficiency, but no, it has to be a long rest.
Did we rest between the
Yes.
the monster fight?
Took 2
Yes.
days, I think. to get
Yes.
here. Oh, what was your name again? Canis?
Chameleus,
Amelius. Yeah, sorry.
like the flower.
I'm not really a plant guy. I'm more of a forge smith.
Well, you better learn the plant because our whole family's flowers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Don't worry, Walter. It's okay. I'll tell you if you forget again. Okay.
okay. Um, he takes out the School of the Buffalo medallion. It's like, does this? Do you know what? Do you know anyone who has had a medallion like this before?
Let me see that real quick.
Hand it over.
Kind of like looks at it and is like holding it up, spinning it around, looking at the details and everything on it. He's gonna go, no, son, can't say I have.
Hmm.
I'm sorry.
That's all right. We'll find the people of this heroes, this hero's people one day. But I guess it's not today or anytime soon.
Well,
Yeah, keep that shit in the back pocket.
I'm sure you'll find who it belongs to eventually.
Oh, we found who it belongs to. They're in a grave in a town not too far from here.
Oh.
Yeah, but they're part of a club.
Well, I'm sure you know what I meant by that.
They're
Mhm.
people.
Yes. Well, unless you have anything else you want to talk about, y'all go have fun.
Ed, I can clean your gun if you want.
Sure.
Yeah,
Thank you.
I'll also go talk to Marcus and let them know not to drink too hard and ask if he wants me to clean his gun.
Okay. You all leave the room and make your way to the rest of the gang, which I presume is drinking.
Well, you said it would only take like an hour.
Yeah.
So. How long were they gone?
Probably like 15 minutes.
I've been going at it.
Oh my god.
So we're going shot
Hard.
for shot.
Alright, Ed's just joining y'all. He just goes, move! To like some poor soul who's just sitting in a bar stool next to one of you.
Guys, try not to drink too much. We got a thing to do tonight.
Yeah, we got an early morning tomorrow.
What you think that you think that I need to not to do that? You must not remember who you're talking to, Walter.
Just try and not be totally trashed when.
What kind of a thing, Walter?
A stealth rescue mission. Can't really go into too much detail. We'll tell you later. But Marcus, do you want me to clean your gun?
Oh, please, I hand him my gun. Completely forgot about that.
And Bruce?
Sure, I'll give him my gun.
Alright, it's 4 guns are clean. Alright, I'll get to work on these and I'll bring them back to you later.
Hey, Walter, I have a question for you.
Mm-hmm.
As a blacksmith, are you able to make modifications?
I'm learning more advanced ones, but I can make some.
What can you currently do?
I do have expertise in smith tools. What can I do, Anthony?
Depends. What are you looking to do, and I'll tell you if you're capable of doing so. You know, it's something you definitely grew up around, and you do have a hand in, so you know what you're doing when it comes to certain things. It's just a matter of how complex of a thing are you trying to do here?
You want to make your sword
Well,
serrated? I can do it.
Yeah,
Walter, if
that's-
we're doing modifications, I got an idea.
I mean, I don't think I can add a gator to your crossbow.
Oh, well, I'd never even thought of that.
That's more of a Bruce thing.
Yeah, I think Bruce would be your guy to talk to for that.
No, I was wondering if you could like put spikes on my great club.
Well, that wouldn't be too hard. What's your great club made out of?
Wood.
Oh, that would be super easy. Just get a bunch of rusty nails.
Yeah, we can give him. Is tetanus invented yet?
Yes.
I would
We can give him
assume
tetanus.
Someone inventing tetanus.
Has a disease been invented yet?
They make that yet?
Tetanus vaccine won't
Not till
be.
18. It wasn't discovered until 1889.
I heard that's coming out next year.
Damn
Actually.
it.
No, the anti-serum was developed in 1890.
Ooh, when was it discovered?
It's probably always been a thing where it's like, oh, don't step
They
on
or
this
they
nail.
they probably knew what lockjaw was.
Yeah.
Yeah, they like
Like,
they
you
knew
wouldn't
it
even
made
call
you
it
not
tetanus.
good.
They just call it lockjaw then.
Yeah,
that
the
would
rust
just
is
be-
not. The rust hurts them.
Yeah. It's magic.
Think you could do that, Walter?
I mean, I got a hammer. I got muscle spasms in a person with tetanus painting by Sir Charles Bell in 1809. So yeah, it's definitely been known of, but not specifically tetanus because people probably don't really know what it was.
Yeah, they just probably called it like lockjaw or
Yeah.
like something
Tetanus,
else.
also known as lockjaw.
Yeah, but we got germ theory now.
Yeah, we invented
No,
your
that's not. Oh yeah, we did figure that out.
Yes.
Okay, Padre. What I'm getting from this is the quicker we finish our goal here, the quicker we can be in. Looks at Walter. Tip top shape. There's air quotes there. For Walter here, even though he won't tell us what we're doing.
Also, yeah, tetanus was well known to ancient civilizations who recognized the relationship between wounds and fatal muscle spasms. So yeah, it's definitely known.
It's good.
How much do you think something like that would take to do, Walter?
I like if you could find some loose nails, probably nothing.
Yeah, you could get that done within like a half hour. But that's if
Alright.
like you obviously have the material ready.
Yeah,
All right, I know what I'm doing after we finish drinking.
yeah. Go find a bunch of nails. I'll hammer them into your club, but while you do that, I'll clean the guns. So there's Marcus, Ed, Bruce,
You want him to do, Padre?
me.
You mentioned serrated. What do you mean?
It will one day be banned by the Geneva Convention, but I could take a file to your blade and like cut in little divots into it, like like a knife, like a table knife. There's like those little.
Yeah.
It has like that edge where it's like pointy.
Right.
It would be like that, but on a larger scale for your sword.
Would that actually end up like doing anything to the sword, Anthony?
That's something I have to figure out.
Okay.
If he makes the triangle
I-
blade, can we get the bleed status effect?
I already have to figure out what to do with this club now.
All right. Let me look at this real quick. It says, when you hit a creature with a serrated sword, they start bleeding. The effect does not work on creatures that lack ichor, such as undead and constructs. A bleeding creature takes 1d8 necrotic damage at the end of their turn for up
Okay,
to
well,
one.
you see, that's something different. This
What the
is-
hell is ichor?
It's just a fancier
Ichor's-
word for
yeah,
blood.
Blood.
Ichor is in Greek
Ooze.
mythology. Ichor was the blood of the gods.
I see. Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
Jesus.
so I got to figure out what to do about that and maybe consult Dylan so we could come to an agreement on some things. But definitely things you could do. The filing would definitely take more than an hour, I'd say, just so it like looks nice. If you want it to look nice, if you don't, then it would obviously take less time. But the nail club, that won't take long at all. Like I said,
Was there
like,
actually something in mind that you had, Marcus?
Could you file it, please?
Like make it sharper?
to sharpen it.
Yeah, I can sharpen it.
That'd be perfect, thank you. And then when I get more ideas for both that and some other things, like as you brought up serrating, maybe we could research that together.
I mean, I would really need to research it. I know what it is.
Yeah,
Oh.
serrating it's simple. If you're saying research in the sense that I don't know what I'm doing.
Well,
No, no, no,
Very
no, no,
good
no.
roll, right?
That's not what I mean. Like, I didn't know if I was actually allowed to like serrate it now, because like you
Oh yeah,
said.
you could get it serrated.
Oh, okay. Then could I have it serrated, please?
Would I be able to get it done before 11 tonight?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I'd be able to do it
I-
before we head out tonight.
I would say in total to get both the club done, if he's able to find enough nails, and the serrating of the sword, it would take about 2 hours total for both.
And cleaning the guns.
Yes, and cleaning the guns. So if on top of cleaning the guns, yeah, you could definitely have that all done by 11 if you give yourself about 3 hours of time.
Oh, and it's midday, so yeah, I got plenty
Yes,
of
it's
time.
midday.
Yeah.
You essentially, if you do it right now, you still have 7 hours to do whatever you want.
Yeah.
Yep. Give me your sword. I will get to work on that after I'm done cleaning the guns. I will also, once Lane comes back with some nails, I will add that to his club, and I should be done by about 3 hours.
It's fucking
Yeah.
workaholic shit.
All right.
Walter.
Thank you very much. I handed my sword.
Walter.
Yeah.
We are gonna need to know what we're doing, before we go.
Yeah, there's a camp out somewhere that we're gonna
We're gonna be sneaky.
rescuing. We're rescuing people.
Rescuing who from who? As he
Um,
downs another glass.
Well, we're
Rita's.
rescuing.
Yeah.
If you want more information, you have to go talk to.
Yeah, if you.
Uh,
I could probably tell him. It's okay.
Yeah.
So we're gonna be rescuing my other family members from prison, pretty much, or in slavery.
It would be more along the lines of slavery.
Yeah.
The way you had talked, I thought they was dead.
Well, I thought they were too, but turns out they're alive.
Oh, who's got them? The same people that you escaped from?
I'm not entirely sure.
No, here's the thing. It's the Southerners,
It's the feds.
but they're up here. And we
Northern
don't know why
Southerners.
they're here.
Oh, they're up here? Good. About time.
So, yeah, I don't know.
But they have a whole
But-
caravan of slaves that I don't know. I think we should probably try and help them.
I mean, if they're Rita's family, but I ain't killing no Confederates.
Even if they attack you with the intent to try and kill you.
Well,
I don't know. I beat the shit out of anyone.
Cheers to that.
I think I'm with Walter here, though. Southerners or not, anybody that would do that to another person, they're gonna get what's coming to them.
Yeah, if I came across a group of Union people that were doing some bad stuff, I wouldn't have any qualms about attacking them.
I agree.
Doesn't matter where
you
you're
like
from.
torching
If you-
people's livelihoods, Walter?
Yeah. I just haven't found anyone from the Union that's done that yet that I know of. I imagine it's happened, but I definitely would stand up to them, even if I am one of them. Because it's not right. Kate Billow.
Kate Billow. Alright, I drink another glass.
So is anyone else doing anything within this time frame?
I guess Rita's just gonna prepare.
Okay.
Um.
You got your big fucking hammer.
Yeah.
Walter Smith Walter goes back. Is that like Mario Jumpman Mario? Walter Smith Walter?
Walter the Smith.
Listen, I forgot how exactly it worked. But I'll be right back. I can still hear, but I'm just gonna step away for a second.
Padre and I making out with the provisions at this establishment.
Yeah, you've cleared out all the hard liquor. They still have like regular booze, like just like ale, beer. Nothing too crazy. The hard stuff, oh, that's gone.
All right.
Let's be honest, that's all you guys really care about. Who wants the weak shit?
I like beer. I'll take another one.
Yeah. I mean,
Oh, beer number
I've
3.
drank like 5 glasses of it since Walter got down here while Walter was standing there.
Damn, I really hope you're marking off all the money for that, because
I just did.
Oh boy.
Tell me how much this whole tab costs. How
let's
much
see.
does an hour cost?
Hour of hard liquor.
Well, I mean, it's not all that because you said that it would take like an hour for us to drink the whole thing out.
I meant an hour to drink out the hard liquor.
Oh, okay. Yeah, then no,
Of
it'd
like
be
the standard crew that's always drinking.
okay.
That's what I was referring to, but I want to say like for you alone, considering you had 5 drinks in that time frame, on top of whatever you had in that 15 minutes beforehand, which do you think is reasonable for him?
Well, Padre and I were going 1 for 1, so I don't know.
If you're both going 1 for 1, this is both the same for both of you. It's gonna run you about, let's say 12 gold each.
See.
Got it.
I want to be outside practicing my magic because Patterson's not going to beat himself.
Very good. Easy enough. You find a nice away from like the hustle and bustle to shoot off some spells. Getting the hang of it.
Hell yeah.
Feels good having magic come from yourself and not from your little doohickeys. Anyone else doing anything? Because if not, I will just time skip it.
Well, I'm gonna go look for the rustiest
Alright, make
nails I
me-
can find. Like railroad spikes would be preferable, but I don't think there's gonna be many of them this far up.
Make me 3 investigation checks.
Okay.
Alright. Give me 1 second. Ooh. I would say throughout your running around town, you don't really find any laying around. You find a few in a couple of buildings that are just sticking out a bit, and you think to yourself for a second, well, they don't need these anymore.
They
You just
don't.
kind of rip them out of like the supports and everything, and you're hoping for the best, and hoping like that's not the needle that breaks the camel's back, or the hay that breaks me. You know what I meant. Shut up.
The straw in the stack that breaks the camel's
Yeah.
back.
Yeah.
Exactly. I'd say you only managed to find about like 5 like usable nails for what you're trying to use them for.
All right. Well, Walter didn't tell me how many I needed, so I'm assuming this is plenty.
Now, hold on a sec. Walter, this has been killing me. If you nail the nail into the thing, then isn't it the flat part that's sticking out?
Walter wouldn't have gone with them to get the nails.
Yeah, no, I'm not. I was just thinking about it.
I think if you're still in the bar.
Yeah, I was.
Like,
Oh, you're
this
just
or
talking to
whatever.
Walter. Okay, yeah.
I was just. It's fucking me up.
Well, what I do is I would nail it all the way through, so the other end of the nail is sticking out the other side of the club.
Oh shit.
Or like nail it through like an edge of it, and then bend the nail so it comes back out around.
Whoa.
I definitely hope we got a lot more than just 5 nails, though.
Yeah, I don't think 5 nails are gonna do nothing.
I mean, a lot, like, I'd say like 40 would be good, actually.
And they gotta be like, you gotta be able to. No, I don't fucking know.
If he comes back with like not a lot, he can go to like a hardware store or something. I don't know. Don't really care. Back newer nails would probably be easier to work with because I'd probably shear off the end of one of the rusted nails.
I'm gonna draw a picture of Lane trying to hit someone with a club, but it's just bonking them with the flat end of a nail.
If you use a blunt weapon, it just makes it hurt worse when you cut them with it.
True.
That's why I keep this spoon in my back pocket. Oh wait, where'd it go? Shit.
Uh-oh. He lost the spoon that was in his pocket.
Damn, now all I got is this lump of coal.
Hmm.
Walter, here. I got you didn't tell me how many, so I got these nails. There's about 5 of them.
Holy shit! I'm just trying to do dishes real quick. Yeah, Lane. That's good. I need a lot more though. Like 40.
Oh, what if we put these in it instead?
What?
I'm gonna pull out my pythons.
How big is a python?
Pretty
It
big.
really depends. It really depends.
I'm looking it up.
They're like handheld climbing spikes.
Oh my god, those are fucking huge.
It would be like putting a railroad spike, essentially.
Inch to 5 inches.
Yeah, and
Sure.
they're like thick boys.
But it's also not just a club. It is a great club. It's not.
It's a
It's
very
not like
big
it's a.
club.
You'd have to like make it into. It would be like a fucking war pick.
I mean,
If you-
those aren't particularly sharp themselves, but I could sharpen them.
I mean, they go into rock, don't they?
Yeah,
but that's because they're like your real heavy.
but
things.
it's difficult to bend it, so I'd probably sharpen the end that's sticking out. 'Cause these things are not
Oh.
supposed to bend. That's the thing.
Oh, yeah.
I would say that if you were to go through and sharpen all of them, that would add a good portion of time to how long it would take you to get this all done in one day, Walter.
Oh yeah, and I didn't need this done today, Walter. If this is something we can do while we're like, I don't know, out here in the wilderness. I say as I'm clearly in a room above a bar.
You know, light, food, beverage,
I mean, I
atmosphere.
I can work on this. The python bit for Womp. I'm definitely gonna have to sharpen them, but we can also add the nails onto it. How about I'm not done with the guns yet, or I haven't even started with Marcus' sword. You want to go to like a hardware store or something and get like another 35 nails or so?
Yeah, okay. Question. Since it's gonna take a while to do the python bit, can like the sharpening of them be done not in the club so I can use the club in the meantime?
Oh yeah, definitely. Just give me
Okay.
like a bunch of how many pythons do you have?
I have 10.
That's not a lot.
I figured since they're big, you don't need as many.
That's true. Yeah, just I'd say for a club like this, 10 plus the 40 odd nails in this thing, 10 pythons plus 40 nails. Yeah, that should be good.
All right, and then I'll find a way to make it all rusty.
Yeah, you need the rusty magic thing.
I mean,
to
there's
make them
that
go all like.
there's that spell prestotation.
Yeah, it makes all the sketty sauce.
No, the one that can like clean things. It can apparently soil things, so it might be able to rust it.
It's fucking weird. It's like, oh, I'm gonna use my magic to make something dirty. That's fucked up.
Ed,
If you do that,
but think
fuck
how
you.
think how funny it would be if someone's pissing you off and you just make them soil their pants.
You just piss their pants.
Yeah.
That's nasty.
That'd be so funny though.
That's fucking just demon shit.
There are
We
people
could do
out there
that to
who can.
that man that's taller than you.
There are people
Yeah,
There are people
yeah,
out
I'll
there.
beat the shit out of a guy. Fuck him up. That's bullshit.
There
Alright,
are people out there who can cast magic without people actually knowing that they're casting magic. So like you could potentially do that and go like be in the front row of like some show and like have the comedy performer like doing his bit, and then you just cast it on him and he just pisses his pants.
Anthony, is the brother in this room?
No,
Okay.
Yeah, no, he's out.
he would be up in the room he's renting.
Okay. Alright. Yeah, I'll go get the nails Walter requested from whatever this town has that passes for a hardware store.
Yeah, it would literally just be like the general store. Nothing too crazy. You could get like a box of nails for like 2 copper. Like they're cheap. It's nails.
Okay.
Yeah, Walter will get back to work, and again, I'm BRB, but I am still able to hear everyone.
Okay. So Walter's doing his own thing. Uh, you're buying the nails. Anyone else doing anything? Y'all got a lot of time on your hands. And by a
Yeah.
lot of time, I mean like I don't know. I'd say like at this point, like 8 hours.
Yeah.
Jill is gonna plan with her brother for a little
Okay.
bit.
Can I go find where Bruce is?
Yes. Not too hard to miss. You just kind of like look out to the outskirts and see a bunch of spells being flung up into the air.
All right. I kind of, I go up to him, but I kind of like keep my distance a little bit because he's casting all these spells. I go, hey, Bruce, are you busy at the moment?
I was just about to go try a new spell on some old person, but you know what? Since you came, I'll do that later.
All right. How about we work on that spiritual weapon, huh?
Oh, definitely. I feel like I've been studying up some magic, so I can probably do it better.
Awesome. Let's see what we can do about it then.
Okay,
Uh,
so whichever one of you wants to do it, make me 3 Arcana checks.
okay.
This will take about like I don't know. The spell only lasts for a minute, so it really depends on how many times you want to cast it. Just know that you are expecting something later, and you're almost past the point of
How many
release.
hours?
You got about like 8 hours until 11 p.m.
Okay. Then I can like literally take a 4-hour nap and get all my shit back. All right. I'm going to cast spiritual weapon, and then are you proficient?
Yeah,
Like,
I am.
you are? Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. If you want to make the checks.
All right, I can do it.
Okay. So with the spiritual weapon in hand, you begin trying to focus magic into controlling it, and surprisingly enough, it starts working. At one point, Bruce, you have full control over the movements and actions of the weapon, and then it just disappears instantly because you lost track of how long it was up for.
All right. I will cast it one more time.
Okay. I would say this is all just part of the same thing. It only stays up for a minute, so
Right.
it's however many times you're willing to cast it.
Okay. I'll do it like how many slots do I have? Yeah, I can do it 2 more times actually. So I'll
Okay.
do it 2 more times.
All right. And same as before, I will say you guys are getting a pretty solid grip on this little shared spell that you got going on. You don't know if you'll be able to do it in a high stress situation, but you are very confident in your abilities to maneuver this weapon with one another.
So I would be able to control it for myself?
Yes, you'd be able to control it yourself if Marcus does not.
Okay. Oh, so wait, we couldn't you do it on the same turn?
Look, I have to figure that out, okay?
Okay.
Very finicky thing.
Okay.
I'm just standing there, and I see the spiritual weapon move. Oh my god! You did it!
Oh,
You
shit.
made it move!
Shit. Am I going to heaven now?
Let me ask God real quick, and I just
Okay.
kind of like look at my cross. Does it light up at all?
Like a religion check.
Ooh.
Doesn't light up, but you think Bruce earned a spot in heaven, maybe?
I'm feeling pretty confident that God has a spot for you now, Bruce.
Yes. Alright, well, now I can do whatever the hell I want, because now I got the spot in heaven.
Burns down a small village.
Uh-oh.
I wouldn't go that far, Bruce. All right. Just keep up the good work. God's work, of course.
Yeah, sure. God's work.
Ah,
What have we done?
I know. All right, I'm gonna go take a nap for a little bit, Bruce. If you want to keep working on this, just let me know, buddy.
Alright, well, I guess we gotta see how it's gonna be in a high pressure situation, so we'll find out then.
All right, I'll see you in a little while, buddy.
Alright, see ya.
I'm gonna head to Did they end up renting the rooms,
An extra room? I'm
or
not
is it
sure.
is it just one room?
It's just a one room right now.
All right, I'm just gonna go up to the room and just see if I can like plop on the bed.
I would have done some people watching while I was doodling, and then gotten bored, and then rented a room, and then fallen asleep.
Okay. So as you get up there, you hear you open up the door to Rita and Camelius's room, and you see them just working. No one else in there. And then you hear down the hall, "This is Ed. The choice is yours."
Marcus knows this sound from a mile away. He heads down the hallway.
Very good.
He opens the door. Is there an Ed?
Just on the floor,
There's a sleeping Ed.
just sprawled.
Very good. Marcus climbs Ed and proceeds to fall asleep.
Perfect.
Sad thing with someone not being here is I could do things with their character and not have to tell you guys, but Grandma's doing some stuff.
What's she doing?
Don't know.
Making more cookies from humans?
You don't know.
Why do you assume they're all humans?
Oh yes, a new town to harvest.
Oh my goodness.
A whole new town of ingredients?
Grandma, when she's the last one standing and all of you have been knocked and or killed. I see.
Hmm.
It's harvest season, the enemy goes. What are you even harvesting, old lady? She just looks at them all with bloodshot, red, angry eyes.
Oh.
August.
Oh,
Oh my
This one
daddy.
tastes like gator.
Grandma rage moment, grandma rage moment. Waiting for that barbarian multi.
Oh my god, that'd be ridiculous.
I would be overpowered as hell.
I don't think you would.
Hell.
But anyway. So who haven't we touched on? I guess just Zuri.
Zuri isn't in the bar.
Okay.
You guys
If you
don't
wish
actually know
to,
where she is.
yeah, I was gonna say if you wish to DM me what she's doing, that's totally fine as well.
Yeah. I'll do that.
And if nothing else is the happenings,
If possible, I would like to talk to Mr. Chamomile.
Okay. So you go up to the room at one point. You see Rita and Camelius figuring out some stuff. As he kind of turns over and goes, you're Lane, right?
Yep, it was chamomile, right?
Camelius, close.
Camelius. My apologies. Uh, so what's the plan?
Well, the plan, if all goes well, is we sneak in, get my siblings, see if we can free any others, and get out without getting spotted, especially by the contractor.
Don't get spotted by the contractor?
Yeah, what do they call them back in the old world? It's been a bit.
Am I supposed to be wearing like a blindfold or something?
No. Uh,
Okay.
Warlock. That's what they called them in the old world, right?
Yeah, I think you're right.
Okay.
I think that's right. I'm from here, from before the reckoning.
Yeah, he's from here. Like he wasn't with us. Well, even you know what I mean.
Yeah.
For the yeah.
But
But how am I supposed to help if I can't see any of you?
no, not you, contractor. I'm talking the southern contractor that's with this band.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Southern Contractor. It's kind of a bit ambiguous. My bad.
It's all right. I know Rita's told me about where you're from and who you support, and I can't tell you what to do and what not to do, but obviously if you have, you know, certain feelings towards what we might have to do, your feelings are justified here, and I'm free to talk about it with you.
Yeah, I'm there. It's Rita's family, and I think I can say Rita's my friend, so I'm gonna help. But I don't know that I'm gonna help uh kill any Confederates either, though.
It's fair enough. I mean, hey, if things get south and crazy, I wouldn't mind trusting you to take Rose and Mom somewhere safe while the situation's taken care of, but that's if it does go south. You always got to
All
have
right,
a backup plan for your backup plan.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, yep. Just want to make sure we was on the same page.
No, I totally get it. You know, I mean, hell, if I was given the option to fight or not fight someone I care about, I wouldn't fight them. You know, that's why I said your feelings are justified in this room.
Alrighty. Well, I'll leave you to it.
Okay.
Thanks.
If you want to talk about anything else, just let me know. We still got some
Will
time
do.
before we head out. Might take a little cat nap, quite literally.
Ba-dum-ts.
And
Alright.
with that, does anyone else have anything they want to do real quick? Yes, no, maybe.
I'm good.
Nah.
Okay. So, Walter,
Yes.
what exactly did you get done weapons wise besides the gun cleaning and
Gun
the
cleaning. Just to rate Marcus's sword and sharpen it.
okay.
And add some nails into Lane's club.
Okay,
And
how many nails?
all 40.
Okay. And were you gonna say something else?
And if I had time, get started on sharpening the pythons.
I would say you'd have some time, but not a whole lot. I'd say you probably only got through like 2 pythons before you felt yourself getting tired. But just do me a favor and make me a general's smithing tools check.
All right.
Easy enough. You're able to get the serrating done. Easy enough. You're able to put the nails in. It's nothing super crazy. It wasn't a high DC in the slightest. This was more just to see like how effectively you were able to get this done.
Could I crit my teeth and do it even better?
If you want, go for it. Easy enough. You flew through this shit like it was fucking monkey poop.
He
I
actually
don't know
got
what
3 Pythons.
As
you
they
got.
say.
Yeah, you got 3 Pythons done. They're nice and sharp. You can fucking take out a dude's eye with one of these. There you go. Write that down.
Yep.
That down.
So, the serrated weapon. I messaged Dylan about it, and lo and behold, he did not get back to me. So I'm making this decision, and if something is changed about it after the fact, we will let you know. But as for right now, on a natural 20, you inflict bleed on someone. While someone is bleeding, at the end of each of their turns, they take an additional D8 damage, necrotic, obviously.
Yeah.
So if you want to write that down on your sword, go for it.
And if it's like the official bleed, then any magical healing
Yes,
or DC something medicine check.
yes, any
ends it.
form of healing will obviously heal it, close up the wounds.
Right.
The spike club. What is the damage die for a giant great club? It's been a while since I've had a player use that. The last person
Great
to use
Club is a D8.
a D8. Okay, I would say with the 40 nails in it,
God, D8 great clubs suck.
I would say with
It
all
is
the nails
simple.
in
Never
it,
mind.
you. I would say for right now, you have the option where were all the nails like scattered around it, or were they just like on one side of it?
It depends on what Lane wanted.
Yeah, what did Lane want? 'Cause that
Um,
will affect this decision making process.
yeah, I would like them to be kind of like half and half.
Okay, so I will say you have 2 sides of this great club now, a beating side and a poking side. The poking side does a D8 piercing damage,
Okay.
and obviously that's interchangeable. So essentially, you have 2 damage types on this club now.
Okay.
Uh,
Cool.
if it was all over, I would have added an additional damage die onto that. I'm just letting you know. So
Yeah.
for the
Well,
future,
my thought is right now it's like 50-50, but
yes.
like the Pythons will go on the blank side when
Okay,
that
so
happens.
so
If
for right
that's
now, I'll say it's you could choose it to be either piercing or bludgeoning.
okay.
But
Oh.
once you get the other ones on, I think at that point it would no longer be bludgeoning. It would be either straight piercing or bludgeoning with piercing damage on top of it. That's something I have to discuss with Dylan.
Right.
Question.
Yes.
So you're talking about the necrotic, so I can just put that on as like damage type 2 on the weapon, right?
I would say yes, but that only applies to a crit.
Oh, it's for a crit.
Yes.
Oh.
On a natural 20, aka a crit, with the sword, you inflict bleed that stays on them, deals extra damage.
Okay.
I already forgot the damage that I said because
1d8.
I have 1d8. Okay, good. I have to go to the bathroom because I was going to say we're going to take a break here if y'all want to get all that ready, and when we come back, we will begin to make our way to
Making a way
go find Rose and Mums.
Oh shit.
So yeah, I will be back.
Test club, please ignore.
Test club.
Gotta remember not to use this thing as a back scratcher anymore.
I mean, now it's a better back scratcher.
Yeah, you're just gonna
Yeah.
lightly do it.
Yeah, but 5 of them are rusty.
Oh yeah.
That's like an 8th.
Mm.
Math was never my best subject. Beck or Walters.
Walter actually went on to discover string theory.
Really?
Before the theory of general relativity.
This fucking guy.
No, what is the one they're still trying to find? Unified theory of whatever.
The grand theory of everything. That's quantifying quantum mechanics with general relativity, and that's what string theory could be.
Unified theory of everything. Oh, unified field theory is the one I was actually thinking of.
Oh, okay, that's something different then.
It's like the 20 different types of particles or however many it is.
Yeah, just reminded myself I need to add playing card proficiency to my Witcher class in the School of the Wolf.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Gwent.
Yep, I also added a Gwent feature for School of the Wolf. What was it that I? With your playing cards, you can ask another non-hostile creature with playing cards of their own. Make a with playing cards of their own to play a game of cards with you. Make a persuasion check contested with the creature's insight. If you pass, you play a round of cards with money on the line ranging from 5 copper pieces to 10 gold pieces, depending on how much you and your opponent wants to wager. The winner receives the winnings, and yeah, that's the feature's called A Round of Gwent. Because right now, all the School of the Wolf gets is ability to craft potions for either half off, or they can craft them without their special ingredient for double the cost. Whereas School of the Cat,
that second part is actually really good.
it is, yes. The School of the Bear can two-hand versatile weapons while wielding
Ooh.
a shield.
You said while wielding a shield?
While having a shield, yes.
What?
And it at 17th level it gives you a +1 to AC.
Jeez.
Because at 13th level it actually is a -1 to AC.
Mm.
School of the Cat, you can ricochet arrows. So like you can shoot around a corner if you know the
Right.
target's there.
Jeez.
And their Witcher weapons can actually be ranged weapons rather than just melee weapons.
Are you talking about the Witcher class?
Yep.
Yeah, Beck did a phenomenal job with
In
it.
48 hours. Do not
I know.
recommend.
Yeah.
Good job, Beck.
That's like when back when I was in college, I spent 3 days continuously only getting like maybe 4 hours of sleep every night making a fucking guardian farm in Minecraft, which included blocking out the area, getting rid of the water, breaking down the temple, building up everything, getting the storage system working, and all the other fun parts that come with it. 3 days with only 4 hours of sleep in between days.
Why?
I did that for doing a prank on a friend's Minecraft server.
Jesus. Well, we have the realm on here, which I'm still paying for. So I know Dylan sent me money to help pay for it. So we should be good for like the next 3 months.
Yeah, I
Nice.
need to get on there and die so I can get back to spawn. I'm marooned at some castle.
Oh, that's probably Dylan's place.
Yeah.
You could just hijack his stuff. He won't know. He's not here.
Yeah, it's fine.
He's not gonna listen
Send
to
it.
this.
You know, your secret's safe with us.
Yeah. Look, just know, Bean, it's not stealing if you say you're liberating the assets.
All right, pulling it,
Oh, that's
Dylan.
true. That's true.
I say like another 2 minutes, and then we'll get back into it. In case people stepped away.
Yeah, I was telling them about adding playing card proficiency and a round of Gwent feature to School of the Wolf.
Yeah. Which I didn't get a chance to read that yet. Another not make a persuasion check. If you pass, and you play around the cards with the money. With the money.
Listen, I wrote that fast on my phone.
No, you're okay. Ranging from 5 silver pieces to 10 gold pieces, depending on how much you and your opponent wager, the winner receives. All right, this is where we actually open up a Gwent simulator
Yeah.
and play against each other. Is that a thing? Has someone made that yet?
There is a free to play Gwent game.
Yeah, but it doesn't have the
Pass.
range option. So here we go.
It doesn't have
Games.
what?
Apparently, the online one, like the one you play on PC, it doesn't have the what's it called? The siege weapon row.
What the fuck?
It's like Hearthstone. It's literally just like front line and an archer, which like
If I'm playing Gwent, I want to play Gwent, not Hearthstone.
Right. It's not even close.
apparently it has very positive ratings, which I don't know how.
It's
Right.
witches themed Hearthstone though.
Yeah. Check out other games from Project CD Project Red, Cyberpunk 2077. No.
No, thank
Witcher
you.
3 Wild Hunt, Witcher 2.
I like Cyberpunk.
Yeah,
See,
Day.
it wasn't bad, but it's once I beat the main story, I wanted to try to like get the other endings because they give you the option to get the other endings. Because it's literally just a choice you make during the mission that like changes the ending entirely, which I'm not against. But shit like that, it was just really hard for me to like actually want to go back and do it, especially since like I had a very bad experience with a bug where I went through this area, did like a side mission there. I had to go back to the area to do another side mission. I immediately got caught in the immortal NPC and never like left the area, so I had to fight the immortal NPC until I either died or I don't know, they fucked off or I ran away.
Ah, shit.
Yeah. But like I give it a 7. They it's like their own thing. They tried with it. They could have done better.
Well, they definitely could have done better, but that doesn't
Yeah.
mean I didn't have fun playing it. I'm actually
I had fun with the hacking.
not running. Yeah,
Yeah, net running.
I
I had a lot of fun with that.
actually doing another playthrough, but it's a melee build I'm doing with like a
Ooh.
katana, and I picked up the I forget what it's
Sorcerer's
called, but it's the thing that slows down time for you.
Ah, I know what you're talking about.
So like I activate it, I run around killing people before they even have a chance to know I'm there.
Yeah, that's always fun. I think my favorite is I got this the suicide hack
Oh
where
yeah.
where it doesn't matter who the enemy is, you just instantly force them to shoot themselves in the head.
See, I
And
prefer
they're
the
like,
Cyber
"No, no,
Psycho
no."
because that resulted
That's good too.
in them killing others, and also if they couldn't kill anyone, they would kill themselves.
Yeah. That one's also really good, but I never used it. I remember I tried to do all the cyber psychosis missions, and I didn't realize that I had an option on whether or not I could keep them alive or kill them.
It specifically says like, please try to keep them alive.
I know that, but I go a
You
little too
killed
trigger.
all of them.
No, I killed half of them.
Oh my god.
The other half I kept alive because I realized, wait a minute, they just kind of sit there dead but aren't dead. Okay. Anyway, we will get back to this now. So, is everyone here?
See.
Okay, it's one yes.
I'm not.
Okay, Bean's not here.
I'm
I'm not
here.
here also.
Abby's not here.
I'm also not here.
Okay, Tom's not here. No one's fucking here tonight. I give up. I'm quitting. Find a new DM.
All right, we'll wait for
Anthony's
Dylan.
like, I'm not getting paid enough for this.
Yeah, I'm not getting paid zero. Current pay $0. Expected pay $0. Anyway, so it is now 11 p.m. People who rested are now all well and rested. Marcus, you'd have your spell slots back. Walter, you got back your energy from your hard smithing that you also breezed through super easy.
I'll do. I'll improvise. Attempt to do a backflip.
Okay, go for it. Acrobatics.
Nice.
Let's fucking
enough.
go. I get the grit back too because I was improvising.
Yep. So Camelius comes out of his room with Rita. I assume Rita stayed with him the whole time, and they both
Yep.
make their way downstairs to the bar, which I assume all of you would be there.
Yeah.
Well,
After sleeping, yeah.
I'm giving
Yeah,
everyone
after
back their
sleeping.
weapons, and with the cleaned gun, you can avoid one jamming for the next 24 hours.
Yep.
cool, great.
So if you roll that one on a gun or a two, whatever it is, your gun will not jam. But then once that goes through, it could jam going forward. So Camelius looks at you all and just kind of goes, well, now normally we would take horses and, walk a bit, but I think it would probably be better off just walking. There's a lot more than just me and Rita here, so I think just walking on foot is probably our best bet if that's all right with y'all.
Yeah, we gotta go in quiet.
It works for me.
Yep, only go loud if we need to. And lucky for us, it ain't no blood moon tonight, so.
I don't know what that means.
It was.
Remember that one night I said, please stay inside?
Yeah,
No
I
matter
think
what?
so.
Yeah, that's why. You don't want to be
Oh.
out there. You don't want to be out there in a blood moon.
We
Well,
met.
okay.
I met a multi-armed guy who liked tea.
Yeah, it was
Ah,
pretty cool. A blood moon.
well, lucky for us, it doesn't matter where they go or what they do. Once the blood moon sets, they just kind of go inert until the next one.
Well, he went off to England.
Well, if I had a guess, once he got out of moon territory, he probably crashed down somewhere.
You killed the T-Man, Walter.
I didn't.
No, I reckon you made it.
Well, we'll never know. T-demon.
Yeah, the moon also had a face.
Yeah, that's normal from what I've heard.
A
Sometimes it
nice
screams.
face? Oh.
If I had a guess, probably not. Anyway, I'll take lead. March in any order you want, but I say maybe be spread out a bit in case wildlife tries to think we're a tasty morsel.
Okay.
I mean, would we want to be together, not spread out?
Well, be close, but not danger close. Don't be right on top of one another. That's what I kind of meant. Because that could get tricky if something comes up. Never be too sure.
Yeah, fucking cactus, motherfucker.
Walter will put the goggles on.
Okay. You can
And
see.
He'll be in the middle.
Okay. Grandma will be behind Walter.
I'm up front.
Actually, he'll be up front with him. Because he's leading the charge, leading the way.
Yeah, Rita will be behind Camelius.
Okay. Who wants
I'll
to be?
be at the back.
Okay, there we go. That's the big one. Who wants to be in the back?
I'll be in the back.
Yeah, you'll be in the back.
Back.
Ribs.
All right.
Baby back,
So
baby back.
you all walk for the better part of about an hour or so. And at one point, you start to see faint lights in the distance. Probably another half hour or so of walking. At that point, Camelius kind of gets low and motions Seawall to get low with him.
I do as he's
Would that mean
suggested.
to stealth?
Yes, we're
Well,
doing a group stealth check. Everyone roll stealth. That
Okay.
includes Rita
Roger.
and Zuri.
Are we? How close are we right now?
About a
Let's
half.
fucking go.
You're
nice.
getting close.
Oh boy.
Ooh,
A Rita
geez.
point.
Stealth
Oh,
gods.
Are we
Look at all
getting
these
close?
nat 20s out. You're totally not gonna have for later. I gotta roll stealth for Grandma.
Oh, Anthony, I've been totally
Yeah,
forgetting to do this for like months.
Okay.
I'm gonna post it for you.
I was from
Oh
past
shoot!
that,
I
but-
went
Can I
the
roll
wrong-
d6?
Sorry.
You sure can.
Perfect.
Yeah, you only get that once per long rest,
Uh,
though.
yeah, I'm gonna take the one from
The first one.
yeah.
Yeah, because the
Sounds-
second one was technically Zuri, but I rolled it as Rita. So.
Nah, yeah, you're fine. Something I would recommend if you're able to try to enable the nameplate.
Yep.
If you're in a situation where you're playing multiple things, so that way you know who's rolling it. It's like it's under Grandma's sheet and also Zuri's, and I think that's about it. That's my cat.
Okay.
It's my baby. He's not allowed in here during D&D because he makes too much noise.
Aw.
and
So Grandma's stealth, and I will roll Camelius's stealth because he also has a sheet.
Did you
Okay.
roll that one?
No,
Because your silence was a bit concerning.
I said no. I don't know if you heard it. I don't know if it
I
got
know,
picked up by the
I know you did say no, but like you
Oh.
paused like right away.
Well, I apologize. I had to get the sheet open. Anyway, you all begin to stealth along here, and eventually, in due time, while keeping a nice pace without breaking your stealth, you find a nice ridge. Camelius reaches into his bag and pulls out a little pair of binoculars.
I also pull out my binoculars.
So here you also have binoculars, I think, from when y'all went to Tejas. Not Tejas,
Yep.
Mexico.
Yep.
Should
I
have got
found them in the
spyglass.
trash.
So since only Lane would be able to see, I could do one of these. So that is what you see as you're like kind of looking down on the camp. People are awake. People
Oh,
are moving.
there's a bunch of them. Is that fire lit?
Yes.
There's a whole slew of them.
Whole posse.
Oh, and there's the man. That looks like black. That don't look like no swamp grass in the sky.
Yes, I would say you do notice the individual walking around who carries himself much differently than the rest of them.
What do you guys see?
Oh, there's a lot of men.
And Camelius just kind of goes, "Trouble. I thought they'd be asleep at this time. Things just got a little bit trickier." Kind of like motions you all to gather on him.
Okay.
And he just kind of goes, "Now, I thought most of them would be asleep, so we could just sneak in, grab them, get out as many people as we can, and get out of there before they even noticed anything. But, I don't like how a good number of them are awake. We need to figure out a strategy."
How many of them? How many are there that you could see?
I got moved back, but I think it was I think I counted 10. My spyglass my binoculars ain't working so good anymore.
From what I could tell, I counted 12 before the contractor. So at least 13.
Did you see that man that was in like yellow or something too? A different uniform?
Yeah, he's like the one in charge of that, probably that group, if I had to guess. They actually have a title. Hold up. Yeah, if I had to guess, he's probably just an officer.
Well, how about I have an idea that I mean, I don't know how good of an idea it is, but it's something.
I'll take anything right about now.
Well, I've already established that I ain't gonna kill none of them.
This is true.
But since I'm from the same area as them, I could try to distract them. Go in and
Now you see, that ain't a bad idea, but it also ain't a good idea.
Yeah, you won't have a good reason why you're there.
well, I
That
mean,
is-
I'm here in the wilderness, and then I saw them familiar uniforms.
What if they like think you're a spy, or they
Yeah, what if they hurt you?
or they even don't care that you're from the south? They just don't want any visitors.
No, it's fine.
Hmm.
I mean, you could certainly try, but if some of us are sneaking around to try to get Rose and Mums out, and anyone else that we can, as things go south, I don't know how quickly we could get to you before they mess you up.
Don't you worry about me.
No, don't hurt Ginger.
Take the dog out back.
Well, if Rita trusts you, I trust you, so. Oh my goodness, what is my sister dropping?
Oh.
I mean, Walter, I see your concern, but unless there's any better ideas that don't include starting a war,
If you're gonna do it, just be safe, okay? Please promise that it'll come back and that you won't get lost and that we're all gonna be united with each other again.
I mean, it's like 500 feet away. I don't know how I'm gonna get lost.
Well, I know, but
Also, to remind people, Ed, Lane, and Grandma have kill quests.
Walter, I hate to be this way, but maybe I should take the amulet back for the
Yeah,
just for this, and then you can have it again.
yeah. Walter takes it off, hands it over.
Yeah. You have your amulet back.
Okay. You didn't use it on the stealth roll, did you?
No, I rolled a
Okay.
nat 20.
Oh, okay.
There were like 2 nat 20s in there. Alright, well, this is something you want to do. I can't stop you. And like I said, if Rita trusts you, I trust you. Just,
Is there going to be a signal?
yeah, if they think things are getting dicey, let us know. We'll try to ambush them or something.
Um, hmm. What's a good signal?
Do you have any way of, like, talking to people through your heads or something?
And I don't, but you got a pair of them binoculars. If you well, no, because you're gonna be sneaking in. Huh.
I do.
Well, do
I
you
mean,
have a way?
I have a signal I could give, but I don't know how you'd notice it without it being too blatant.
I mean, if things really go bad, we'll know for sure because they'll probably start shooting. But
I have my spell. I can talk to anyone.
what's the duration on that?
The duration, it's a maximum of 25 words each, but I'm assuming all it's going to be is a few words. So,
But
and I can cast it a few times in case we need to.
Just like every so often check in on Lane.
Let me see what I can do.
I'm pretty
yeah.
sure. I'm pretty sure when you've done it before, though, I have to actually talk
Um.
because it has that verbal component.
I think the issue I think I know what you're trying to do. I think you just have to see how long the spell sits before the response sending time goes up.
Yeah, that's mainly what I was talking about.
I'll post a spell. There you go.
But
One round.
round, so 6 seconds.
I don't think that will
So
work.
But he doesn't actually need to say anything.
well, if you're sending the message to him, he would have to respond so you know if everything's okay.
Yeah, like the response itself is the verbal component. You have to whisper. You can whisper it, but you have to say what's being sent.
So if there's nothing, it's fine. But if there's something, then it's not fine.
Yeah, it was just a matter of when do you think you'll need to use this spell to get in contact with him.
So they actually do have to physically or verbally say it in order for it to actually happen.
That is my interpretation of the spell.
Because there's a verbal component, yes. They would have to they hear it in their mind, obviously. It can answer in a like manner.
It doesn't say that you like think the message. So
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, that I don't know why that fucking searched up real quick. Do I verbally speak with?
Boils down to spell logistics here.
Are we talking about if the messages for sending are spoken?
yes.
Yes.
They are not.
Oh, they're
The
not.
creature hears the message in its mind, recognizes, and can answer in a like manner, meaning you would also hear it in your mind
Well,
when it gets back to you.
they
Well, you hear it in your mind, but I think you have to
when
say it.
yeah when
Yeah,
it's
what you're
sent
sending.
initially.
No, you would return the message in your mind.
Well, you hear
Oh,
the resulting message in your mind, but like, how was the message originally sent? Was it sent like you saying what you want to send to them, and then they reply after hearing the message
Okay.
telepathically?
I see where we're getting confused. Message is whisper, sending is not.
Oh, okay.
Jeremy Crawford on Twitter says the message spell isn't a telepathy. The caster literally whispers a message.
Okay. That
so,
that
so,
was confusion.
so
Sorry.
it's so sending would be telepathy.
Yes.
Sending would be telepathy.
Okay, so that works out then. I will rule it as such. You don't have to say
So
anything,
say
but you
it be
could
written,
think.
so say it be done.
Yeah. So when it comes to sending, it's essentially telepathic. You're using the verbal component to obviously cast a spell, but then you're sending the message. Lane could then respond through his mind without having to say anything aloud.
Okay. So I
Sure.
explain it as such to him that, just like we can just talk to each other.
Think.
Okay.
Could I see any of the prisoners when I was looking through the binoculars?
Not visibly, no.
Okay. Like I didn't. I saw tents. I know I saw tents, but I didn't see any cages or anything.
Yeah, no, you did not see any cages or anything. You don't know where the people are being kept.
Okay.
But all
Well, and
right,
if you try to keep an eye on me with your binoculars there, uh,
I guess
I'll try to signal where they're keeping the people if I can tell.
I would also rely on someone staying back with binoculars who could
I think
who would
I
also
mean,
be able to relay
probably
a message.
Marcus would stay behind watching Lane, and then like Marcus could also send like another message to someone who's sneaking in to let them know that shit's going down.
Mhm.
I
That would
could
take
literally be Overwatch. Yeah.
that would take 2 rounds, but
Yeah.
I think that's the best shot we have at that kind of plan.
All right. I can do that.
Okay. So Lane is going to approach the group. Marcus is going to stay behind while the rest of the group sneaks around and tries to free the captives.
Yep. And even though I have perfect stealth, I'm very much not. I'm gonna um like not be sneaking in because I don't want to.
Yeah, I got you.
Should I stay behind? I ain't good at sneaking around, and I really think I'd just go in if we need to fight someone.
I mean, get a bit closer, Ed, but don't sneak into the camp with us.
Yeah.
500 feet. That's pretty far to run. If
Yeah,
something goes down.
I'll know if something's going down. I'll stay like 100-something feet away though.
Was it Dylan?
That's
What's
Dylan.
up, Dylan?
I am here. Hello, hi.
Hey, what's up?
We were told he died.
Yeah.
Yeah, you did that. Yeah, you did die.
I can't
Yeah,
believe
did
we necromantic rolled him up.
What?
Sick. There's some necromancy.
Can't
I was
believe
talking to
Dylan
my
died.
mom.
At that point, Camillus would look at y'all and go, "All right, well, whenever you're ready, I'm ready."
Yeah, it was fucking
Alright.
good.
The way, brother.
We got this. All right. So, with that, y'all make your way to the camp. I'd
Making
say
our
you
way
could
to
use
the
the same
camp.
stealth rolls or make a new one. Choice is yours.
I rolled a nat 20, so I'm keeping that.
Okay. All right. I will say that. I gotta put you back on the map.
I'm also gonna sort of hang back with Ed because I'm also not stealthy.
Okay. So two of y'all will stay back while Walter, Grandma, Rita, Zuri, and Camellia sneak up.
Should we place our tokens?
I'm getting to that. So,
Oh. Oh, sorry.
there you're good. Just put it over here for now. I would say it's nighttime. I know it's nice and bright and sunny, but deal with it. So,
This is what it looks like if you have dark vision.
yes, Florida man. Where are you plopping yourself?
Uh,
Where are you dropping?
well, we're coming from the north. I take it.
Yes.
Uh, I'll be like walking in on the road. Again, not being stealthy. I want him to know I'm coming. I don't want him to, be surprised when I get there and just immediately start shooting or anything.
Okay.
I'm not trying to surprise him. See, I'll just be walking up and
All right. As you get closer and closer, the two definitely notice you. And they go, "Howdy there, partner. Where are you
howdy.
coming from?"
Well, now currently from Texas, originally from Florida. Saw some familiar uniforms here. Was gonna see what was up this far north.
Hmm. Came all the way here from Florida, eh? Whereabouts? I got family down there.
Oh well, I'm from up in the Panhandle in North Florida.
Hmm. Good man. My family's more southward. They got to deal with what do they call them? Cubans or whatever. Coming,
Yeah, yeah.
coming, and every now and again. There ain't no problem for them. Gives them some good target practice. He starts laughing to himself.
I hear you. Well, is this place open for a fellow Southerner to hang out around the fire or anything?
I don't see why not, but you can't stay for long. We're heading out in a couple hours.
All right, it's just been
Transporting
Long.
precious cargo. I'm sure you could catch my drift.
Oh, I think I do. I think I do.
Baked goods.
Actually, up here on some business of my own that you might be able to help with, because I think it's in y'all's interest too.
Two birds, one stone.
I took up a contract with the marshals back in Texas since I was on my way up here. Figured I could use some cash. But it's about some Confederates that deserted. Want to know if you knew anything about that?
Desert and Confederates.
They're hiding up somewhere up north of here, even.
Well, we're headed more north, so wonder we come across those damn traitors then. That's the first I'm hearing of it.
I want to insight check him, if I
Alright.
may.
Make an insight check.
So how tall does this little cliff seem?
Camelius is gonna like go over and do a little peek-see, and he's gonna come back and never mind, you're right behind him. He's telling the truth.
Okay.
He seems truthful in his words. Camelius looks at you, Walter, and he just kind of goes, "We're looking at like a 15-foot drop here. We gotta be careful though, because that's the fire and everything." Kind of like points over there, and he's like, "And I can smell that contractor. We just gotta make sure they don't see us."
Yeah. Now that we're closer, does there seem to be any place that there could potentially be captives?
As you start looking around some, you're not seeing anything.
Are these
And,
log piles or are they?
They're log piles.
Okay.
Camelius kind of looks at you and goes, "If I had a guess, they're probably just keeping them in the tent in case anyone comes by that's, not
Yeah.
favorable. Usually want to hide the horrible things you're doing."
Can we see any shadows in the tents?
You do see shadows in the 4 tents down here, and some of the tents over here that I'm pinging.
Do you mind?
Do I mind? I don't know. Do I? Camillus just kind of looks at you all and goes, "The only way I see us getting down there is if we go nice and slow down the side of the hill and try not to make too much noise.
Yeah.
They got guards posted on both slopes." Who feels confident in their ability? Alright, we'll go back to you, Lane.
Granny could probably do it.
All right, I'm gonna go sit by the fire for just a spell, if that's all right.
I don't mind at all. Just make sure you let the boys around the fire know, or they're gonna shoot you.
Yeah. Best to be avoiding that. All right, you take care now, and I'll start making my way to the fire, and I'll clear my throat loud, kind of announcing myself.
Okay.
Trying to make sure they know I'm coming.
Oh, that must be Clinton. He's getting cold again. Oh, bloody fucking hell! Who the hell's that?
Yeah, they all kind of like look up at you and go, "Now who in the hell are you?"
Well, people been just calling me Florida man. But yeah, I saw some I saw some familiar uniforms, faces so to speak, and decided to see if I could sit here for a spell. Man at the entrance said it would be okay.
Well, I don't see why not. You got anything to drink on you? We're running a bit low.
Yeah, I actually got this
Can we hear them
fresh
talking?
from Mexico.
Oh, what
And I'll
happened?
pull up.
Yeah, you hear them conversing.
Okay,
Since
some of them are
he said
intoxicated.
he said he was speaking out aloud.
Yeah, and I'll pull out one of the bottles of tequila that I got from Lu Cucaracha's kitchen.
Oh, straight from Mexico.
That's all right.
How much I gotta give you to get that bottle out of your possession?
Well, I haven't had none of it yet, so you let me have a swig of it, and then I'll be happy to give it to you, as long as I can sit here by the fire for a bit.
Well, shit, I can't argue with that. Go for it.
All right, I'll take a swig of it, then pass it to him. Plop down.
All right. As you plop down and start conversing with them, Grandma just kind of goes, I'll try my best to get down there, and I'm sorry in advance if I make too much noise.
Like she does have slow fall.
Yes. Which I would say she is able to do. Just
The
nice and
quietest
quiet.
ever.
Quietest turtle in the whole world. She kind of like turns around and like holds up her arms and goes, "Here, I'll catch you."
Alright, Walter will hop down first.
All right,
Yeah,
Walter
Rita's
jumps
gonna
down.
follow.
Easy enough. Grandma's pretty big. She just kind of grabs you and puts you down gently.
Creeping in the bush.
Yeah.
Or-
Cornelius will do the same. Zuri just kind of looks at you, Rita, and goes, "Actually, you're
I was
Zuri.
gonna
What would Zuri
say,
do?"
I'm like,
Yeah, my bad.
Excuse you?
Zuri's. Excuse me, that's me. Zuri's gonna look at Rita and go on, little lady. And then, Rita kind of looks at Zuri and goes, "Don't come in, little lady." And then she jumps down to Grandma. She goes, "Grandma." And Zuri just kind of slides down without Grandma needing to catch her.
Hey, easy enough. Easy enough.
I'm gonna try to get them to start. I'm gonna like start humming, the national anthem, Dixieland.
Well, can Rita peek in this little tent?
Give me 1 second.
Okay.
Land
Trying
of
to
Cotton.
help with distraction them.
All right. As you start humming, they all start humming too. You want to peek into this tent?
Yep.
All right. As you peek into it, you see two individuals. One of them is of a darker complexion, an older gentleman, and the other one looks like an elf, who's from what you could tell, looks like the tips of their ears have been cut off,
Oh my
and they're
god.
like gagged at the moment.
Rita just goes, "Shh. We're gonna try to get you out of here, okay?"
The older gentleman kind of looks over at you and like starts shaking his head like very good, but like trying not to like rattle his chains or anything.
Yeah. Can I sneak over and peek into this one?
Sure. I will say as you sneak over and open it, you see three individuals in here. Two of them of a similar darker complexion to the man in the earlier tent, but you do see what individual you recognize. Your sister Mums.
Mum's the word.
Mums.
She looks relatively okay. Maybe a bit on the skinnier side, more of a malnourished kind of look, but she doesn't look too banged up.
Just goes, "Santa Mums!"
Walter will since there's slaves in this tent, Walter will actually go inside and like start using his tinker's tools to start
Oh, nice.
undoing
Good
the
thinking.
logs.
Good thinking.
Before like we keep going, I can see them doing this or no?
You would have seen them slide down the hill. You would have to get a slightly better angle to see what they're doing in the tents.
Okay. Would you say that I'm fairly hidden up here because of like how high up I am and like probably the fire's not glaring that far?
Yes, I would say you're hitting quite well.
Okay, let me pump down my icon.
I mean, you're probably not here because we came in over here.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'd be like more.
You were like 500 feet away.
Yeah, you're like over there. We'll say. Like in that general direction, and you'll have Bruce and Ed with you.
Ed was closer. Ed
Oh,
was
okay.
100 feet away.
Okay.
I'm going to send what's his face? Lane real quick. I'm gonna burn a slot.
Okay.
I've lost sight of them. They've slid down the mountain. Probably found them.
Away, away, away down south in Dixie. That's what
Fucking
you
guy.
get back.
That's his confirmation to me. I love it.
Well, I
Alright.
mean, he's been humming the song.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna look towards Ed and I go, I'm gonna move up to see if I can see what they're doing, alright?
Alright.
Do you want to move up with me, or do you want to stay here?
I mean, no, I'll stay here. I'll keep an eye on you, and if I can't see you, then I'll get closer.
Okay. So like the way I'm gonna do this, Anthony, is like eventually I'm not gonna go like straight down the road to just cut over to here. I'm gonna like hug the outside here so I can like come down at like a straight angle to the hill.
Okay. Uh, would you like to make a new stealth check?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm gonna start singing Old Bonnie Blue.
Okay. I'm gonna act like I know what that is.
Bonnie Blue is the name of the first Confederate flag, but it's an old, it's like one of the Confederate songs.
Okay.
I'm gonna do this one more time.
You can't use it. Oh yeah, you got
No,
proficiency
yeah, I
bonus.
can.
Yeah, that's right.
Equal to my proficiency. Yep.
I forgot about that. I thought it was just once. Never mind.
Yes.
It's Bonnie Blue flag, not Old Bonnie Blue. Old Bonnie Blue
So
is
that's
the
a
name of the flag.
15.
Okay.
All right. Do you want me to move towards the hill?
Yes, it would be like over here.
Okay.
Cut over.
Cool. I'm gonna like just go doop, 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 and then like I'm gonna get to this edge right here, and I'm gonna lay down and like watch them.
Okay. Well, first off, I need to check something real quick.
Sure.
Alarm.
I'm sorry, Anthony. I meant to roll that to myself because I just wanted to see.
The pipes are going.
They're going.
As you're over here,
Yep.
you hear someone shout, "Howdy there, stranger!"
No.
He
So this
says
guy starts
it's
walking
going
up to
towards
you.
me.
Yep. Starts
Oh,
walking up towards you, gun at the ready. He just kind of goes, "What you doing around these parts, feller? A bit late, don't you think?"
greetings. My name is Father Marcus Dean. I'm currently working for the Texas government. I'm currently trying to see if anyone's in need of assistance medically. I've been tasked by this for humanitarian reasons.
Have you heard of our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ?
He says this. Have you heard of our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ?
I've heard of the Lord and Savior, and I appreciate your good fortune, doctor, I guess. But ain't nobody here looking injured or anything, so I think it's best you just turn on around and act like you didn't see nothing.
All right. I would love to do that. I just need a confirmation from your commanding officer saying that I am allowed to leave, because once I arrive, I'm not allowed to leave unless I get a written form from your commanding officer.
Make a persuasion check.
Would that be persuasion or deception?
Uh,
You
whichever
deception?
you feel.
Do I see him get in trouble? Like start talking to this guard?
Yes.
Okay. Let me know if I can do this and get to him in time to maybe help. I would like to cast disguise self on myself
Okay.
and look like a buxom nun, extremely buxom, and walk up beside him.
Okay. And how are you? How are you going about this?
Were you able to spread the word of our Lord?
Oh, I just got a fucking idea.
These kind gentlemen over here, are they letting us in to spread the word?
No, I'm currently trying to get the commanding officer to help me out here, but it doesn't seem like it's gonna happen. Then the church is gonna get fined again, and we're gonna be losing funds again.
Oh, shucks. These dashing gentlemen aren't gonna let us in.
Well, looks like we're gonna be losing our money again. Those homeless people, they really needed it.
Well, that's mighty unfortunate, but he kind of points the gun more upwards towards you two. But I suggest you start going elsewhere.
You sure we couldn't have a one-on-one prayer session?
Go
No.
have a one-on-one prayer with the tree stump over there if you feel like it.
All right, we're on our way. Thank you. And I grab Bruce and I like go off into the distance far enough to where he can't see me. Right. Okay.
You walk for a little bit, and then as you turn around, you see that he starts walking back to his post.
All right. I go, Bruce. Plan B.
Yeah, what is it?
I pull out the drink of change appearance from the good doctor.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Before
Because
we get to
another
that,
group of unidentified individuals showing up isn't gonna be.
so Lane,
Yeah.
as
Like that there's a single star, and that's the end.
as you're sitting there doing your little hum with all of them.
Oh, this was a flat out singing
Oh,
for
okay.
that song.
This one walks over to you and gets behind you, and they just kind of go, "Well, there, partner, you sure do know your stuff, don't you?" They kind of like lean down, like next to the side of your face.
Well, I mean, I was living in Florida since before the reckoning, so I reckon I should.
Reckon. They kind of get a chuckle out of that, and they're like, "So Florida, huh? They're doing good work from what I could tell with the effort and all. But what's a Floridian doing all the way up here?"
Well, had some business in Texas. One thing led to another. Train I was on got robbed and the tracks exploded. Ended up having to go to Austin, and then found a way to make some money with the marshals coming up here to find some Confederates that had deserted up north of here. And I saw that contract and I just couldn't stand for the deserters, so I took the job and I'm doing that before I head back home.
Hmm. Good on you.
Where are you from, if you don't mind me asking?
Good old South Carolina. I remember it like it was yesterday. We're gonna win this damn war. and I'm gonna burn New York City to the ground if I have to. Kind of takes the bottle of tequila from the one dude's hand and just starts drinking from it.
I'll pull out the bottle of Polk, take a swig of it, and pass it as well.
To them or to the other guy?
Well, seeing him grab for the tequila, I'll give him the Polk. I'll
Okay.
take a swig and then give it to him. So I'm down to one bottle of booze from
All right.
the cucaracha.
How was my progress with the chains coming?
I would say I was just. Oh, what is happening? Okay, Dylan started calling me on Discord for some reason.
Oh.
But I would say that
Silly dilly.
you managed to get all the chains undone on both the individuals, and in the time frame that Rita would make her way over to the next tent, I assume, as Grandma would start finagling with everything as quietly as possible.
Yeah, I'd go to the next tent to start undoing things.
And Rita, as you open this, there's only one individual in here, but is again an individual you recognize. Your other sister, Rose. She is kind of worse for wear. She doesn't look all that great. You think she might have come down with some sort of illness, and they're just not paying attention. But she kind of like opens up her eyes and looks at you. She kind of goes, "Dandelion, is that you?"
Shh. Rose, don't talk. We're trying to get you out of here. I have Camellias with me, and we just found Mums.
Camillus? I haven't seen him in a few days. He was with Mom and Pa, right? You think she might be delirious from that comment?
She, Rita just, like, Rita goes, I'll be right back. Just don't talk, okay? Please, try to stay quiet. I promise I'll be back.
Okay. She kind of just lays back down.
I'm gonna look into this tent, too.
Camillus kind of gets the two out from here and kind of motions to Grandma to come over and like start lifting them up. Okay, as you open up that tent,
40
you
Confederate
are
soldiers.
yes, because they could totally fit in like a two-person tent at
It's
most.
a Harry
Yeah,
Potter
it's like a
tent.
clown. It's like a clown car. Look, there's all sorts of tricks you don't know about.
Oh!
They do have contractors.
They just gotta go nut to butt that entire tent.
Nut to butt.
Not
Yeah.
to butt.
Wow, the South's so
you ever
great.
seen the Human Centipede?
Oh,
It's based on a true story.
Jeez.
anyway, Rita,
Mhm.
as you peek into that tent, you find two more individuals. Both of them appear to be half-orc in appearance, but they have like very heavily bleeded bandages around their mouths.
Oh, that's horrible. Rita's gonna go. She's gonna try to get their attention, but go, shh. We're gonna try to get you out of here. Don't say anything, okay?
They both kind of look at you with like an understanding look, but they don't even make any sound.
Good.
At this point, the two from this tent would have gotten up here and are making their way this way. Marcus and Bruce, you would see both of them running out, like into the wild. Uh, Walter, I'd say at that point you would have gotten the chains free from all the individuals in this tent.
Okay, I'll move on to the next one.
Okay. So you make your way over and you just see the one person in there.
Yeah.
And she seems like she's asleep. You kind of start getting away at them. It doesn't take too long because it's only the one person, so you're able to get them out nice and easy. But you notice that she's not really moving on her own.
We're just gonna pick
how,
her up.
yeah,
She's got strunk.
Okay.
yeah, okay, and I'll go to the last tent.
All right. We'll say while you're doing that, Marcus, Bruce, and Ed, what are you three doing?
I'm just looking. If a fight breaks out, I will dash over, but I don't
Wait
think it's a
until-
good idea for me to do any confronting yet.
I just look over at Bruce and I go, should I drink this?
I don't think my disguise worked.
Well, mine definitely will. I have change of appearance. I can look like one of them.
Then you'll be going in alone. I don't think they'll let me in.
This is our best hope. All I need to do is just get on that cliffside, and if they question me, then I'll come up with something like I'm watching over the camp.
Do you want to send a? Do you want to check in with everyone first before we do anything?
Sure. Let me see how they're doing with the finding the prisoners. I'm going to send to Grandma. Have you found anything yet?
Grandma just kind of says, and back to you. As it currently stands, we're sending some people up the cliffside. I think we got almost all of them.
When she says this, so like they're climbing up the cliff top where they like slid down.
Yes, they essentially, you saw them get like lifted up, and then they like started like crawling along the ground, like in between here, from what it looks like, and they're still kind of like low crawling to the ground across the grass patch here.
Can I kind of see? I have dark vision. Would I be able to see them?
Yes, you would be able to see them.
I go, Bruce. There's prisoners crawling along there. They must. Grandma just told me that they're freeing some of them. I have to get over there. If you can, try to be unseen and see if we can help these people here. Catch my
All
drift?
right. Yeah.
All right. I'm going to drink the potion.
And I'm going to do as the guard said and do a one-on-one prayer time with this stump over here.
Okay.
I'm gonna be real seductive over here with this stump.
Oh my god.
God
All right.
damn it.
All right. So Marcus, you drink the potion,
All right.
and you feel your appearance change.
Am I Confederate soldier?
From what you looked down and could tell, yes.
Perfect. All right, I'm gonna, head back over here.
All right. As you start making your way over there. Oh my god. Please, everyone, forgive me. This is for the sake of the time period. You hear one of them shout, "Oh shit, we got ourselves a shine over there, boys! Let's go get him!" Bruce, as you hear that,
Oh, what?
it's a term referencing a person of color.
Oh.
And as you hear that, Bruce, and turn around to Marcus, he looks like Marcus, except he's inverted in color.
Oh no.
I'm black.
Yeah,
Like like a negative filter, or like he's
like all the colors on him, like just got inverted.
okay. So like in Photoshop, you click invert on
Yes.
the photo. Okay.
Yep. These two over
fuck.
here are gonna take a shot at you, but they're aimed shots.
It's at disadvantage.
Yep,
I'm gonna say that these people are up here, by the way, if that's.
it's at disadvantage because it's aim shots.
Well, it's disadvantage too because I have the cloak of displacement on.
When did you get that?
I talked to Dylan about it. That's my item I picked up from Arena.
I'm aware of that, but
You
but
didn't
when did
get
you
it
get
yet.
it?
Yeah,
You
you didn't get
haven't
it
been
yet.
given it yet.
I wasn't?
No.
No.
You gotta find
You think
it.
it
That's
doesn't? It
the way
doesn't just magically get given to you. When we did it with Logan, we literally had it be delivered to him.
Oh,
Yeah,
It
yeah.
was a gift
Logan
from his
Logan got
father.
it delivered.
I see. All right.
Okay, so I did that to GM, but I'll just take it as anyways. 10 and 7.
Miss.
All right, you're getting shot at now.
Oh, perfect. This is a perfect distraction. While this is happening, I'm going to send to Lane. I'm distracting them. They think I'm something. I don't know what, but I'm distracting them.
Had him distracted.
Oh my god.
Well, now we can't get the.
I'm gonna run up on you.
Well, what's going on, guys?
So I just kind of go. I surrendered. Please, don't kill me.
Oh, you better, boy. And he just kind of hits you with the back end of the gun in the head.
Fuck.
I need to make an attack with that. Which, if you're surrendering,
Which
just-
it just hit. Yeah.
yeah. So I'll say for the sake of it, you're just fucking, you're knocked unconscious.
All right.
Oh, fuck that. What the hell?
It was going so well.
Was we were going in so quiet.
But they don't know that you're there. It's just Marcus. He's a prisoner now.
Yeah, but they're gonna
Yeah, but
bring
that
you
means
to
we're
one of the
still-
tents and they're gonna see it's empty.
I'm gonna fucking. Well, I.
Hang on. You don't know yet. He just kind of drags him back here, and he goes, "I'm gonna go throw him with the rest of them." He just goes, "Sounds good to me. I'm admiring the view." Takes a sip while looking at Bruce.
Hold just a minute there. I gotta pray
boy.
for him before you bring him in.
Yes, me?
I gotta pray for him before you bring him in.
Yeah, I'm about to run up and then I get super fucking confused.
All right, make a make a persuasion check at advantage, only because this gentleman over here is admiring his view, like he said.
There's
Hell
less
yeah.
blood in his brain for him to
Yeah.
make rational choices.
Deception?
Yeah, deception, persuasion, whichever you want, whichever's better. Ah, perfect.
Nice.
He just kind of goes, "Yeah, I'll let her." The other one just kind of looks over like, "You serious?" And he just goes, "I'm serious. Just let her."
Alright, I'm gonna move over. Take a knee. Take just one knee. Because Bruce has no idea what any religious thing is. It's like,
Learn from the Padre.
And God is with us, always watching us, and he's there always. And he's a cool guy. And
Oh, this makes the comment I made earlier a lot better.
and he likes crosses a lot. I don't know why, but he likes them.
and I just want to keep going and make it as long as possible before they stop me. I'm just like not gonna stop myself.
Lane, all the ones around the fire kind of look over in that direction, like, "What the hell's going on over there?"
Are you expecting company?
I mean, two
No
gunshots went off.
Yeah, you would have heard the gunshots go off, and it's like, based on what they shouted, it sounds like they found a boy of sorts and decided to either cap him or kneecap him. He kind of chuckles to himself. Oh, Walter, you would have gotten the other
More
two
of that.
All right.
More of that target practice that they were talking about.
Got that right. Yo, this stuff's good. Like, really good.
I whisper to one of the orcs, is like, "Do you know if there are any others of you other than the 4 tents on this side?"
He kind of like puts his hand on puts their hand on your shoulder and just kind of points over to these two tents.
Oh shit.
And outside of that, he just kind of like shakes his head and shrugs.
Well, do any
So,
of
you
you
know
know
those
anything
two for
about
sure?
that deserter?
Who knows? When it comes to deserters, they have their reasons, and usually we just, deal with them. But I don't know. Some of the most recent deserters have been saying that they don't like where this shit's going, so they're just leaving, taking whatever they can, and just skedaddling.
Sounds like they don't have any honor.
Yeah, it reminds me a bit of the what they call themselves, the Free State of Jones. It was like a small community down southwards from here of people who didn't like what the Confederacy was doing, so they were essentially saying that they're neither Confederate nor Union, just kind of their own thing, just chilling there. Wonder how that ended up. Just kind of keeps drinking the from the bottle. At that point, I would say that Mums. I grab the eye. Mums, Rita, and Rose would have all made their way up here.
She's gonna lead them through this way, the way that
Okay.
the other. Yep.
Just know that you're essentially carrying Rose right now.
That's fine.
Walter
If I were to try and get closer, would my stealth check carry over?
You could either keep that one or roll a new one. I'd say at
Alright,
this point, probably a new one.
Okay.
Walter will point at these two tents. It's like, those two. There's more. I don't know. We can get them.
Cabelius kind of looks over and he goes, "Oh, I hate to say it, but we can't win them all. There's too many over there. We almost got compromised over here. I don't know what the hell happened, but when did a woman of the cloth show up?
I don't know.
I don't know either, but
Can I
let's
see
take it as
Marcus?
yes, you would see Marcus. He is inverted.
And is that Marcus?
Yeah, it kind of looks like your friend, but
What
I don't
happened?
remember him looking like that. I don't know. I'm not gonna question it, but if we get these two half orcs up there, I'd say we're probably gonna have to just cut our losses and head out.
Well, we can't leave Marcus.
Well, I'm sure he'll be all right. I mean, I don't know what we can do.
How close would I get?
With a 13, you essentially get like right over here,
Okay, let me drop.
and like you would see Rita carrying one, and then another one kind of sneaking behind her.
My fucking god. Alright, well. I'm gonna try and bolt over here.
Where are you going?
Well,
Ping for me, my boy.
I want to decide where I want to go. You know what I'm gonna do? I am going to bonus action get large.
Okay.
I'm going to use my action to loudly dash all the way over here.
Loudly?
If I can. Loudly.
Okay, so you're just dun dun dun
Yeah.
dun dun.
And I'm gonna like roar at this guy. Fuck you! And then I'm gonna use my action surge to grab Marcus from this guy.
Okay. First of all,
Is that God?
make an intimidation check at advantage.
I get advantage on intimidation anyway.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
Okay, with
Jeez.
that, The dude looks at Marcus. He looks at you. Looks at Marcus. Looks at you. Looks over at his buddy. Looks back at Marcus. Looks up at you. Looks down at himself. He's peeing himself. He just goes. He just kind of drops his gun and goes, "Ain't no boy worth this. Take him."
And fuck off. And then I'm just saying,
Whatever you say, sir. He just kind of runs over here and jumps in the log pile.
and I'm going to grab Marcus, and and I'm gonna walk off with him.
Anthony,
Yes.
I want to take 2 intentionally missed shots at Ed.
Okay. So you just send them off flying. So
Yeah.
I assume Elmdridge.
No, with my crossbow.
Okay, so you take 2 shots. Pew pew. And they just fly off.
Probably wouldn't even notice.
Yeah, no, Ed would not notice.
I'm just hoping the people around the campfire notice.
Oh yeah, they notice, and they just go, this is why we don't go venture into the Great Plains all that much. It's wild out here. I ain't never seen a big giant run up to someone, scream "fuck you," and make someone jump into a pile of logs. We got bigger balls than us. Especially after that fucking yell. I feel my eardrums bleeding. Kind of puts a pinky in his ear. He goes, "Ah shit, they're bleeding."
Well, you can call it that, or you can
What?
call it that I've had too many of these, and I toke out my 3rd bottle and start drinking it.
Okay. Camillus looks over at you, Walter, and just kind of goes, "Rita was right. Not Rita. Dandelion was right. Y'all sure are a fucking colorful group of people.
I'm amazed we haven't died yet.
I'm amazed so too. Let's just count our losses and get the hell on out of here. We helped as many as we can, and quite frankly, I'd rather not have to deal with more gunfire. Makes my tail fluff up." You look over, his tail's just like all puffed up. He kind of asks Granny for a boost, and he gets lifted up.
Yeah, Walter will wait his turn. He's looking. He'll like take a peek around the corner, see like which direction these guys are looking.
These 2 are definitely looking like. Hang on, let me get the ruler. These 2 are looking this way. These 2 are looking this way, like, in this general area. And these 2 are looking this way, but like they're more out of it.
Like they're intoxicated.
Some of them are, some of them aren't.
I
This
mean
one should
specifically
very
these
much be.
two.
This one is very much so. These 2 look like they're getting there. These 2 you can't tell, and this one you don't know.
How dark is it here?
It's kind of dark. Like there's some light, but I think from where you're at and with everything that just happened, no one's really paying attention to this general vicinity.
Walter looks at Gran and he just says, "I'm gonna go out the way of the river. I'm gonna get everyone out." And he
Walter,
just
sweetie, is that safe? You're gonna
he's
go,
already
Walter.
gone.
Don't play. Ah,
Zuri just goes, "It's all right, Graham. I'll watch over him." She kind of stands like right about here and just watches.
He pokes his head. He doesn't poke his head in. Like he just slowly moves to the side of the tent thing just to see who's inside.
Okay, you find 4 individuals chained up. Nothing too extreme about them, but
Are they gagged?
they do look. Yes, they're gagged.
They do look what?
They look a little worse for wear.
Okay. Walter will like poke his head in and just like hold his finger up to his lips.
Okay, they all look at you. One of them kind of like looks at you like as if I could say anything anyway. They give you that kind of look.
Yeah. I mean, like it was more like just like don't make any sound. And he goes in and starts working on the chains.
Okay. This guy eventually gets up from the log pile and just kind of goes, Did it leave? I'm assuming it left. He just kind of makes his way back, and he goes, hello, good sister. Your prayer was mighty lovely."
I'll do a little curtsy.
Oh,
I, ha- I,
I,
hate- I hate to
well,
sound rude, but you should be getting on your merry way.
yeah, I agree completely. I was just about to say that.
Did I see Walter?
You would have seen with your dark vision. Yes, you would have seen Walter
Okay.
saunter on
A
over.
red Walter.
Yeah, like because everything's on fire in your dark vision.
Would I have noticed Walter?
Were you looking over in that general direction?
I don't know where that was in the middle of everything.
I would say
You probably
no,
were looking more over here at the time.
Hmm.
Yeah, I would say you weren't really looking over that way, so you don't know Walter's like sauntered over.
Okay.
That's fucking stealth op.
All right. I want to go back to the group and let everyone know that that Walter's still in there. So just a heads up.
Oh, I'm small again.
Okay. You have an unconscious Marcus over your arm.
Is he gonna be okay? I'd rather he be not out.
I didn't even know he was going out there to do his thing. Or are you talking about
Sure,
Marcus?
he's fine.
Yeah, I'm talking about Mario. Yeah, I have no idea what the fuck you. Anyway, yeah. Well, where's everybody else?
Walter's still in there, and I think Lane is too.
You hear me start belting out another song.
Oh well, I guess Lane's doing a good job, I think. But
It sounds like he's having fun.
oh,
Where's the one you called Grandma and what was her name? Zuri?
yeah, where are
I
they
couldn't
still
see
down
either
there?
of them.
So they're probably still in there too.
All right. Well, shit, we gotta
Cornelius,
wait till they're out.
You stand in line.
why don't we try to get Mums and Rose out of here just until they're at a safe distance?
Yeah.
I'll bring Rose if you.
No. It's okay. It's okay. I'll take care of them.
Okay.
You gotta make sure your friends are all right.
She gives Cornelius a hug.
He hugs her back.
Be safe, okay?
I will.
Don't get caught.
You know me.
I do.
I'll try to meet you back at the room.
Okay.
He kind of picks up a rose and puts her over his back and kind of takes Mum's hand and they just kind of run off into like not really run off but like they start walking off into the distance.
Ride off into the sunset.
There ain't no sunset. It's like 1 in the morning.
You know, y'all sure have a bunch of excitement around here for middle of the night.
Kind of goes, yeah. Normally we don't. What a wild night to be sure.
Hope it ain't on account of my singing. I didn't mean no harm. Just, seeing people from back home.
Nah, we get you. We're loving the songs. It's just it's a bit weird, you know.
Yeah.
Normally we never have all this weird shit happen. Then you show up and all this weird shit happens. You said you're from Florida, right?
Yeah.
Well, that's why all the people from Florida are fucking loons.
I mean, you're not wrong.
Well, hopefully here's to an easier rest than that.
Cheers to that.
Plus we gotta get out of here soon anyway. We gotta start packing up.
How's the Mears doing?
I'm hearing they're bleeding. Could be better.
Yeah, that shout was about like a gunshot.
Yeah, I thought it was. Walter.
Yep.
I would say at this point you would have gotten all 4 of them unchained and
Right.
ungagged.
Poking my head out. Which way are these guys looking? Like if I
These two, now that you're kind of looking at them, they're kind of just dozing off.
Okay. I will gesture the gesture towards the two, the four in the thing, and I'll kind of like point to like go through the wood pile and like behind the carts, and
Yeah,
The
they're
behind
gonna
this way towards the
yeah they're gonna
river.
take your advice and start squeezing their way on through there. What's up, Rita?
me.
Yes.
Zuri. Zuri. Hmm. No, never mind. Zuri's not gonna do anything.
Okay.
It's going
Yeah.
slowly.
Walter just says, "I'll be right behind you. I'm just gonna get this last 10."
She nods.
He's not saying that to Zuri. He's saying that to the slaves.
Oh, my bad.
There's no
Grandma's
way
just
he
kinda
could
like,
have. You could have heard that.
Yeah.
Walter then does the same thing with this tent. He like peeks in just to see if there's slaves in there.
okay. Inside you find 4 human women of darker complexion, just chained up, and from the looks of it, probably have been beaten,
And
like
probably
recently beaten.
maybe a bit more than that. But yeah, Walter does the same thing. Finger to his lips, goes in and starts working on the chains.
Okay. Any of you doing anything while he's doing that?
I'm just waiting from the sign from Padre that I am good to go.
Yeah, I'm
Um,
trying to wake up Marcus right now. Trying to slap him in the face a little.
All right. Just kind of give him a good mighty slap across the face. I would say eventually he does wake up. He still looks inverted.
Marcus, we gotta get back in there and start possibly signaling people.
don't even. What the fuck happened? I got hit in the face.
Yeah, you got knocked out a little bit.
Yeah, you
I'm
got-
Bruce, by the way, still, just in case you forgot. I don't know how much you forgot.
yeah, he has a big welt on his head.
I just like go to put like my hand over my face. I'm like, what is wrong with my hand?
Oh yeah, you took a potion. I'm not sure it was that great of a potion.
I'm gonna kill that fucking doctor. All right. And he gets up. He goes, what should I tell him? Time to go or check up on how they're
Um, I'd say send maybe send one to Walter because he's still in there.
Be mindful that I don't know how many level 3 slots you have left, but how many times have you used sending? Just the once?
That would be
That would be
the
twice actually, because you did
twice.
one for Lane, one for Grandma.
Shit. Okay. Perfect. So I can't cast it anymore.
Okay. Can you do the one where they have to reply by voice, but just like make it so that? Do you have the message spell?
No, I only have sending.
Damn. Shit. Okay, I could figure out something. Actually, yeah, I have an idea. To get Lane out of there, but I don't know how we're gonna get Walter out of there.
Walter.
All right, I'll just like walk up with like everyone else over here and just like, what's the friggin' plan?
I don't know. I think we gotta just wait it out because I don't know who the fuck Walter is.
Okay.
But
Sure. You would have gotten the other portion free by now.
Okay. He would ask like, other than the tent right next to us and the 4 by the cliff, do you know if there were any others in here?
One of them just kind of shakes their head. No. And like says in a hushed tone, I think you got all of them.
Okay. We'll go out the same way that the one right next to us goes. We'll go in between the log piles behind the cart towards the river, and then we'll circle back north to meet up with my friends and everyone else we freed. Just be quiet and stay low.
They all sneak out through the tight quarters here and start making their way around.
Walter will go last.
So I think they think
he'll,
that
like,
I'm like a giant.
He'll signal to Granny and Zuri to like head up the cliff and like kind of gesture to him like towards his chest, be like me going river, and then kind of like do a with his finger draw like a circle in the air.
Rita, not Rita. Wow.
I think
Zuri.
the only person who would see that would be Zuri. Grandma doesn't have dark vision.
Zuri gives a thumbs up.
Okay.
Walter... All right, we got to do a distraction. They think I'm a giant, and I can do the big thing again.
Walter
and just like be scary looking.
Peeks his head around the tent, see if Lane just happens to catch his glance.
What's your passive perception, Lane?
11 or some shit.
Based on Walter's stealth roll from earlier.
Yeah, 11.
No.
I look at Ed and I'm like, I could tap Lane without anyone knowing, but do you think he'd know, like, to get out of there if that happened?
Yeah,
But
Walter
hang on,
will start following the others.
You should try it. I don't know what could go wrong.
I think right now, since everything seems still, we should just try to stay low and be quiet. Because if they don't notice him, then there's no reason to make a distraction. But
All right, I guess maybe if someone like turns around and sees Walter or something, I'll just go around and look scary.
so
Zuri would have been assisted up by Grandma. That's why she
yeah,
stayed down
and
there.
Zuri's gonna help
And if
Grandma too.
Zuri relayed the message, yeah, Grandma would make her way back up and back over to you.
Yeah.
Yeah, Walter will try and like round
Oh
up
wait, so
everyone who
okay.
like.
So if Walter's going back already, then maybe I should start distracting now.
I think we should just try to get Lane's attention to get him out of there, and then go find Walter down the river.
All right. I'll try. I'm gonna cast Unseen Servant. It's got a 60-foot range, so I can get it like right behind Lane.
Oh, that's great. That's amazing.
Perfect.
And I'm just gonna like start tapping his back like really hard.
Okay. So, Lane, as you're sitting there singing your songs and drinking your booze, you just feel on your back just someone tapping heavily, just.
The first couple times I just like swat at my back like there's horseflies or something. And then if it keeps on, I'll just start nodding my head while finishing up the last verse of the song.
Walter will round everyone up and we'll kind of give the camp a wide berth as we circle back round to where we originally were spotted the camp from.
Okay.
All right, I'll give it like 3 minutes or so. We'll say.
Okay.
Since I was swatting my back and stuff, don't want anything suspicious. So then I'll oh. Do you hear that rustling in the tents? I'll point that way.
Wrestling in the tents, I haven't been hearing nothing. Just kind of gets up, I assume the one that was just closest to you.
Yeah,
Sure.
the one that I've been given the drinks to. And I'm trying to say that loud enough that if they are up on the cliff still, they should be able to hear me.
Yeah, I would say they hear you.
Mm-hmm. I guess let's go.
He just kind of pulls back the tent and goes, "What in the fuck?"
I'll be following him over. What's happening?
We had a. Where the fuck did they go?
You have some cargo in there?
Yeah, precious cargo. Hang on. He kind of goes over to this tent and like flips it open, sees that there's nothing in there besides just shackles on the floor. Sees nothing. Sees nothing. Sees nothing. He
Uh-oh.
goes, "Oh fucking Christ!"
Let's go, and like start running towards
Mm-hmm.
the spot where like Marcus was staying with the binoculars. So like Walter knows to meet us there or something.
Can I be any help?
They they all just kind of look at you and they all just kind of stand up. Some of them in the drunken stupor just with their guns, and this one over here just kind of comes over to you and goes, "Well, what was your name?"
Florida man?
Besides an
Oh,
actual name.
Lane. Not many people use it though.
All right, Lane. We have some questions for you.
Well, I mean, I'm happy to answer them, but maybe we should look for whatever done did break in here before you waste time
Oh,
on them getting further away.
well, we'll worry about that in a bit. We got more than enough men here to deal with a little hunt, but I think me and you should go to my tent.
Oh no.
All right.
Uh-oh. Oh no.
Very Florida man to fuck this up in the final hour.
Fuck this up. Wink wink.
Grandma just goes, "We should leave."
Yeah, we should run. We should run.
All the soldiers begin to fan out.
Yeah, let's get the fuck out of here.
Yeah,
Unstart.
it was the. I should say it was. I was saying it loud as a. That was. Yeah.
No, I got you.
I trust Florida man.
Yeah,
I don't know what he's thinking, but
y'all start making to the hills.
We gotta run.
Florida man and thinking do not belong in the same sentence.
what's rattling around in that darn head of his?
You silly goose. You could have just like said, "Oh, I'm gonna go head out for the night." Why'd you say that?
No, because then I would have been the only one they'd seen, so I'd definitely be wanted.
Yeah, but still,
This way,
you're gonna be
this way,
wanted anyway. Now
no,
you're
this way,
stuck.
this
I
way.
think it's a
That's
booty.
too much logic for Florida man, but sure.
God damn it, Florida
Huh?
man!
He's a
Florida man, wise, Florida man, strong.
Drunk.
Right now, Walter knows
Strong.
nothing about this. He's making
Oh,
his
yeah,
way
no.
to the point.
No, Walter probably didn't even hear me saying about the tents.
No, because
So-
he's giving the camp a wide berth right now.
Yeah, I'm happily following him into his tent.
Alright, so the contractor follows you. Well, the contractor is like walking forward, but making sure you're following behind.
Yep. Yep. I'm just going. I'm gonna finish off the. I can't remember if it was 2 tequilas or 2 pulks, but whatever the extra
think
one
it
was
was-
is what I'm finishing off.
Yeah, I think it was 2 tequila and a pulk.
Yeah, so I'm finishing off the tequila.
Okay. They're just kind of looking at you. They're like, "Will you coming or what?"
Yeah, yeah. Oh, my bad.
All right.
I forgot to move myself, but yeah, I was following.
I will say that real quick. For everyone else, you make your way all the way back to town. You find Camelius, Mums, and Rose all in the room. Camelius is doing first aid on both of them, trying to make sure they're okay. And that is how the rest of your night goes.
Oh no.
Oh, I mean, we'd probably be like trying to figure out like a way for the
As it currently
freed slaves
stands,
to go.
yes, as you figure that out, and you could tell me how you want to figure it out for them. If some of them followed you, some of them I would say didn't follow you. They just kind of ran for the hills. For all intents and purposes, The session is over for all of you,
Oh no.
except Bean.
Could I just say one thing?
Yes.
I was just gonna help, like the aid and everything.
Okay. Easy enough. And you can tell me all what you're doing, and I'll do a little recap of such next session. But someone's in trouble.
Oh no.
So I will put in the chat XP because y'all did earn EXP for this. You essentially took a combat encounter that I had planned and managed to completely fucking stealth it, which you get rewarded for that. So
And
Perfect.
not only that, saved all the slaves.
that as well. So you'll be getting something nice, all of you. But
Yay.
for all
Even
intents
me?
of even you, if you live.
Bonus XP for fucking have a backup character ready.
So
Listen,
if
I had them perfectly distracted that whole time.
you did,
You did. It was perfect.
Mm-hmm.
but
And
now you're
I have 150-year-old songs stuck in my head.
yep.
God damn.
So yeah, for all intensive purposes, I will say that the session is over for everyone but Bean right now.
I will remain recording for.
So if whoever wants to head out, go to bed, call it an early night, go for it.
Can we listen?
Yeah, you can listen if you want to listen.
No, this is
But,
your problem, man.
There's there ain't too much you could do for this situation because while you're all there and you're hopefully waiting for Lane to show up, that will determine. We will find out right now if he shows up or not.
I mean, as long as I'm not insta-killed as soon as I walk in the tent.
Yeah,
No,
he doesn't just
you were
like.
not insta killed.
Make a
You did not
deck
step.
save. You
You did
fail,
not
you
step.
get disintegrated.
You did not step on a ward of power word kill.
I don't think wards. Oh yeah, if you cast it at 9th level, fuck.
Yeah.
But yeah, whoever wants to head out can head out. I heard someone leave just now.
Think.
Oh, do the
Who was
book trick. The book trick to do 1,000,000 fireballs, but
Oh,
do
it
it
was
all as
Matt.
meteor storm.
Still Chameleons. Oh, it was Matt.
Yep.
All right. So as you were brought into the tent, they just kind of look at you and go, "Sit."
All right.
Oh.
Is there a chair or am I sitting on the floor,
Floor.
Anthony? Okay. Yeah.
You're,
I
you're
sit
not.
down cross-legged on the floor.
They just kind of look at you and they go, "How is it from all the way from goddamn Alabama to here? We do
No,
not have
Florida.
I'm talking about us.
Oh, my bad.
How is it we go all the way from Alabama to into the great fucking plains of this goddamn continent we call home and not have a single problem? But the moment you show up, all of our slaves go missing."
I believe the term's coincidence, but
I don't
I
believe in
can't.
coincidence.
I don't either, to be perfectly honest with you. I will say I did have some enemies back home who might have been following me, but I thought I had shaken them back in Louisiana.
Well, that's so. Well, you made an enemy here tonight, my friend. Until we can find either the slaves, find out who took them, how I see it, you're our prisoner. As you were so willing, too.
Sure, I already said I'm happy to help however I can. Though I believe both of our skill sets are better served in finding the cargo.
Oh, I'll be able to find the cargo all on my own. I just wanted some alone time so the drunken fools don't have to hear any screaming. The kind of, let me read this real quick.
If Lane survives this, he might turn on the Confederates.
Let's not get crazy, Walter.
Yeah, but you're now talking to like your conscience, which is now a voice of Walter, apparently.
I think everyone's conscience is the voice of Walter.
They're gonna touch you.
Mine's actually Gilbert Godfrey.
Does that touch hit you?
Let me see here. Yeah, it just does. Yep. Yep.
Okay.
Very well.
Well,
I will say he would notice my necklace glow, but I rein it in, so to speak.
Okay. So you literally feel your life force get sapped from you as they put their hand on your shoulder. And they're just gonna go, I know
That's
you
a
had
pretty good one.
Thank you. You're gonna tell me everything you know before you came in here.
Well, I mean, I've been alive for many years, so everything I know will take us quite a while. That said, I have forgotten most of it on account of the drinking.
Well, then tell me, who were you with when you decided to mosey into our camp and play all buddy-buddy with everyone?
Into your camp, I was with no one. I talked with the, I never caught his name, but I talked with the one you had guarding the larger road entrance. One on that was guarding the right. He was the first one I talked to, and then I came over to y'all. Well, to the fire ring. You weren't at the fire. Obviously, you were just outside the light. It seems.
Make a deception check at advantage, only because.
Nothing I said was a lie, but I will gladly do it.
Well, I know nothing you said was a lie, but like you're
The
lying
omission
about
of
the fact that
truth is a lie.
Did you say advantage or disadvantage?
Advantage, because you're technically telling the truth, yes, but you're lying about the fact that you came in here on your own.
A lie of omission is still a lie.
Hence deception, but also at advantage because most of it is pretty much the truth. 25.
That's an okay roll.
Yeah, it's an okay roll.
Not as good as
they look at you.
Rebecca's.
All right, they
I
look
will
at
say, it would probably be best for me to, for me or you, up to you, to remove my my necklace before you do that again. As you saw it glowed, and it's kind of a reflex thing. I wouldn't want to accidentally have it activate.
They kind of just grab it and like rip it off your neck. And they're like, I think I'll keep it. Now then. All right. You're willing to help find these slaves that have gotten away from us?
Absolutely. My first thought would be with that giant that came and stole the one that your guy had downed.
Well, giants
Speaking of
frequently.
which, your guys just piss themselves and run away as soon as there's any danger, is what it seems like.
Well, clearly I need better men.
That is for sure.
But at the same time, gets real close to you. He just goes, 15 of them equals one of me, so I think I could deal with a few loose ends.
I think I can relate on a certain level to that.
Anyway, if you want to help, you could definitely help. Granted, you're gonna have chains around your hands and feet, and if you try to run too far away, I'm gonna blow your ass to kingdom come.
Yeah, the feet part is gonna make it kind of slow tracking.
I think you'll manage. After all, you said we're similarly skilled set. If you know how to handle yourself similar to me, then you should be fine, right? Right. Kind of just pulls out a set of chains and shackles and just goes, hold still. And you are chained and shackled.
Very good.
If you don't resist, that is.
I do not.
Okay. And there go. First thing you're gonna do, bright and early in a hour or so, is you're gonna go run and start tracking down people. Sound fair? You ain't got much of a choice at the moment, but does it sound fair at least?
Yeah.
All right. Rest up all you can. Kind of is just holding on to the chains and they just go, I'll be right here. So if you need anything, don't be afraid to open up your little mouth. Anything at all. An hour goes by.
I take off my shirt to sleep.
Okay. You are shirtless.
Yep.
How'd you do that while chained?
Don't question it.
A magician never reveals his secrets, Walter.
The Gator Man.
Called gator magic.
They kind of pull on the chain a bit to pull you out.
I will say, what you said? It's an hour.
Yep. I know, so it is technically a short rest for you.
Okay. Then I will. The necklace he said that he's keeping disappears, and there's a new one on my neck.
Okay. Fair enough. All right, so they kind of pull you out and they go, "You ready to go looking?
Absolutely.
You're not afraid of heights, right?"
Nope.
Good. They you literally watch as they just shoot off into the air with you behind them.
Oh wait, could I have spent a hit die
Yes, you
during
could
that
have.
rest?
Yeah, you could have spent hit die.
Okay.
They essentially shoot up in the air like they're flying, and they get like a good 300 or so feet up, and they're just kind of like holding you below them,
Okay.
and they just go, "You see anything?"
I'll make a perception check if that's all right with you.
Hmm.
This is not an advantage. I see your
Jeez.
coattails in my eyes.
Not a good answer. Kind of just like whips the chain, so you shake a bunch while you're in the air. They're like, "You gotta try harder than that."
Do I
It's
have
gonna,
time while we're up here to look again, or
oh yeah, but they're just gonna go. You better be quick though. When morning comes, some of the bigger things like to eat.
okay. Uh,
Okay. You're not seeing all that much, so.
I see some signs of movement towards what's that town? Shoe cart
Shoe shack.
shoe shack.
Movement to shoe shack, eh? Good enough for me. You've outlived your usefulness. And they just kind of throw the chain towards the water that you're attached to. And you were falling. And eventually you do hit the water. Don't worry about calculating damage. I'm not that evil. I'm not that evil, bean.
Oh, so this is Minecraft physics.
Sort of. You are taking some damage, but you're also still chained, and you are essentially floating downriver.
Okay. I'm going to assuming the damage doesn't kill me.
it doesn't not knock you unconscious. It's a beefy damage. 32.
Okay. I'm going.
You still up from that? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Get your health right here.
Walter
I was at
would
30.
have
I
to
was at
do the
35.
darndest thing.
Yeah,
I was at
you're-
35 because of spending the hit die.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get on my back and like floating on my back,
Okay.
and I will feign death myself.
Okay. So you're just kind of
I'm letting the river take me.
okay. I would say as your hour passes, you you wake up on a shore.
It's Tahiti.
Nah, you
The
ain't
magical
nowhere.
place.
Tahiti.
I tell you, Arthur, Tahiti.
It's a magical
Mango.
place.
As you kind of get up and begin to look around, you do see Shoe Shack is somewhat closer, just based on the bending of this little river here, but it's definitely still going to take you a while to walk back.
I'm drinking the booze demon blood. I
Okay,
need a drink after that.
fair enough. And I will say that as the morning comes, you wander into Shoe Shack, and that's where we will end it.
That was easy.
That could have gone so much more south.
Yeah.
I'm amazed he's alive.
Yeah, as
me
am I.
too.
At like 4 hit points.
Yeah,
but
the one
alive.
person who has any HP besides me.
Yeah.
Well, Walter would
uh,
have survived the vampiric touch by
D-
4 hit points.
Yes,
And then
but
Walter would have had to do the darndest thing as soon as he hit the
if
water.
if he did not use a hit die, he would have been knocked unconscious, which if he didn't right himself upwards and everything, he would have drowned and died. It,
I
you
would have got
nev-
death
you would have
saves.
you would have gotten death saves, yes, but you would have also would have been underwater and unable to breathe and such.
That's horrible.
Yep,
You're so lucky, man.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, but I got my necklace back.
Good
this
shit.
is true.
I mean, you could have just spent an hour at any time to do that.
You could do whatever. It's fine.
Yeah, I could do it as part of a short rest, so why not do it then?
Okay, give me 1 second while I calculate this XP for everyone. Who's still here? I'll put it in the chat so everyone could update their thing whenever they can. Like, mainly Bruce because I could do it for Logan right here. So yeah, that was the session. Did you guys have fun?
It
Yes.
was tense.
Yeah, I like having tense sessions. It's fun.
And not being able to communicate with people after you go in is hard.
Especially when you got no magic doohickeys to assist us.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I wish I had more than 2 level 3 spell slots.
Well, welcome to being low level.
No, I know.
Okay, so there was
I'm sure if we went in as a combat encounter, some of the slaves probably would have gotten killed.
oh yeah,
Right.
100%. Especially since the contractor was there, and the contractor is scary.
The good doctor and I are gonna have a conversation when we get back to Austin.
You gave me blackface in a bottle!
And that's when he goes,
What?
"Oh,
What?
very
No, I
interesting."
never did this. This is a complete and utter lie.
Yeah, is it?
You made
What?
me
What?
Justin Trudeau.
No.
You said
I'm...
Justin Trudeau.
Not wrong.
This fucking guy.
Okay, so
Oh shit.
that divided by
Hey, look, it's a
10.
cat. Hi, cat. Jamie.
Oh, this is gonna be a weird number of XP. Hold up.
Jamie Fraser.
Oh wait, so wait, that's the session.
Yeah, that's the session.
Yeah, woo!
Hey, Anthony, because I'm doing something